Good morning, chat. Or good evening, chat. Rather, I should say. My apologies. It is the evening. And we're here for Draft Jam Watch Through stream. Hold on, let me take a minute to get. Let's get all the calc set up. Let's get cooking here. All right, let's get going, chat. How's everyone doing today? I'm gonna do the pings. All right, I think we should be all pinged and everything good to go. As I said, welcome everyone to Draft Jam Week 2 Watch Through. We got 6 awesome games of Pokemon Draft League to bring to your viewing pleasure tonight. It is Saturday. A quick turnaround this week because I'm actually in town this week, which is awesome. So we actually get to watch this on the day that the videos go live. So that part is super awesome. I'll put in the chat after the game. We can watch a My Game if you have not already. That's been uploaded. Obviously, we will not be watching My Game on stream to encourage you guys to go check out the video itself. We'll get people a kind of a minute or two here to start getting into the stream. I got a few things I need to close off on my PC anyway. One thing that I will say is I have a different angle for the webcam. I got a new desk that it sits a little higher. So I don't know if that changes the viewing experience. My desk now. I don't know if that changes the viewing experience for you all. But all that is to do. Archaludon, I'm expecting a big Thanos Archaludon set this week, Mr. Glop. I hope the angle looks good. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to get this fucking new setup to work. It's more top down, which I don't necessarily like, but maybe I'm just being picky. All right, so we are watching God Glop side today. We got Ant side today. There's just a you thing. You notice that? Oh, yeah, exactly. We'll watch Kaz's side today. Ducky again, Gadgets, and then Gentleman Thomas at the very end. So 4 big games, or 6 games rather, that we're gonna watch through today. What else? I feel like I always feel like when I do these, I'm missing something. No, I'm not missing something. All right, let's get into the first game. So Glop is the first game of the day. Oh, okay. I thought I got to a point where we could see the matchup. All right, Power. Oh no, it's Wagon Fruit named. That's a problem. No, I can't be having that. Okay, let's take a look. We got Bundle, Lando, Keldeo, Scizor, Archaludon, and Ceruledge. Is this in? Why is that a problem? Yeah, we can put a little hate on Wagon just for a meme. Glop, is this in draft order? Are you a based? Are you a base? Put your Mons in draft order on the team sheet player. Real one's got to start doing that more often. That looks team order. That Scizor and Archaludon might be out of order, but it is not. What are we doing? Come on. Like, are we not? Well, it's like we're not even trying. Like, come on. So, okay, let's see. Iron Bundle. I like the Arch lead. I mean, we have to assume this is Palafin lead from the other side, right? I don't know. I feel like whenever you play Palafin teams, I'm not trying to at all can't be ass. That's crazy. If you're not all I'm saying is that like draft order just removes people like being biased and trolling with like assumptions on your team order. With the most aura, I had Champao there every time. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're playing a league with Champao, I don't know. I feel like the move order or the mon order doesn't necessarily change much. I feel like I would be hella threatened by that either way. Michael should have been first. True. Holy, you getting some angles there, chat. All right, Heatran lead. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know. I'm always like one playing these Palafin teams. I'm always like not a fan of when we don't lead them because I always feel like we just God kind of steers us away from the plan and we never get the Palafin popped off. But then that's also like a weakness of Palafin to a certain degree. All right, big meteor beam on the Heatran. Balloon popped and it just gets the rocks up. So, I mean, our challenge is kind of at a good spot now. You have Aura Sphere here, which has to kill this now. Surely there's no way it doesn't. That would be crazy if it didn't. And so, you know, we got our rocks up, or our opponent got our rocks up, but they're going to trade the whole Heatran away for it. They're going to have to switch into this, which isn't necessarily... I don't remember what their team is. I remember their team being not... I mean, I played against... No, I didn't play against this team last week. It was against Orzen. I feel like their team was potentially fighting weak. They have the Fezandipity, I guess they could have gone into there, but Fezandipity also kind of gets smoked after the fact. So yeah, I guess we just sack our Heatran there. This set is kind of Thanos off lead. High key. Because what are you going to here? Chiyu? I mean, Chiyu does put a lot of pressure, right? Like, Choice Specs Overheat probably, like, actually smokes you. The problem is if you don't get smoked by this, you just lose the Chiyu. There's a chance we kill. I'm very surprised this doesn't, like, outright kill, to be honest with you, but... Yeah, Overheat. This is going to do 1,000,000. Ah! Literal 1 HP. Oh, I forgot that this guy got sturdy. I got baited. Alright, goodbye, Chiyu. Dude, I should have known this thing got sturdy. I didn't even clock in my head that sturdy would come. Would it make sense if it's a lead, right? We don't hear the game audio? Oh my god, no wonder. Dude, because I moved everything on my desk, fucking my dude, sturdy is super fire. I completely forgot I had to reset my OBS settings. I did it for my mic, but not for desktop audio. Thank you, TJP, for bringing that up. Dude, sturdy is fire. I like use our child on. I only ever use stamina because like stamina. All right, so we at least got our Palafin form off here. That's good. Stamina is like so broken because you can just like accidentally randomly switch into U-turn and then like smoke like half the tier with body press. But like sturdy, especially as that lead set, is super fire and super aura. And now we got rid of like 2 big Pokemon early.
However, looking at the damage here, it's leading me to believe that is a choice band Palafin. Could also be.
Fez is in. What does Fez do here?
Definitely some kind of boosting item, right? So
you probably just go right back on that. You can probably just sack the arch, I guess, if you want. I don't know if sacking the arch isn't that super necessary at this point. Be annoying. Yeah, I don't know. Fez. I mean, we can't just go. We can't get a defog off here. Actually, now that I think about it, I guess they're just gonna U-turn. This also blocks the toxic chain, which is nice. Like we have like the nice thing about double steal here is, I mean, we don't have our Chaldon as a steal here, obviously, but we have a good consistent steal for the Fez switch in, so we don't get like poisoned on that by that guy at any point in this battle, which is pretty nice. This be like a good knock absorbers, especially if you're running boot spam. True. Yeah, that's why I liked Arch on when I've had it on my teams as like someone who like is like boots pilled beyond belief. It's like very good at that. It's a good way to punish knockoff.
However, if he does set up, I don't like the idea of him setting up for free. I think I'm gonna U-turn.
Yeah, I mean you just U-turn. You meant fog with Sizz. Yeah, I'm into did I say defog?
No, he's boosting item.
Yeah, defog with Scizor. Because there's rocks on. There's rocks on Glopside. I don't know how much that matters. Ah, goodbye Scizor. That's tough. Damn, that's tough. Goodbye. Maybe we should have just sacked our fucking Archaludon. Because even if they bulk up, you just like in theory can drop a Draco and then just like revenge it with like Keldeo. Yeah, I mean we lose our Scizor, which is kind of tough. That makes the Fez a little bit better, but Fez is also like not like the greatest. What is this? Why are we reflecting? I mean, I guess we're Rocky Helmet, but like, truly we just attack.
This guy's
Also,
basically dead.
Bulkup's a weird click there, I
like the
think.
idea of flip turning here. If he stays in, I can just sack our Chaldon.
For the Battle Bomb
Nice.
bundle,
I mean, I still want
make
this to
it
be
top
the
5 KD.
That's my only concern.
I was gonna say, dude, I don't want to put the John Jr. hate out there because I feel like that's like,
That's coming in.
I feel like we put too much John Jr. hate out into the world. But that was a very much a John Jr. turn right there. Just set up a random screen when we could have just attacked. I guess it is Aura Sphere. It's not doing like too much, but
I do like.
that was a John Jr. pilled play. This whole team is physical, bro. He's going into Fez. Yeah, congrats. It does like 2% instead of 4% now.
I wish I'd gone Keldeo in that Palafin earlier.
You're also like hella ahead here. I don't know. I would have just like to get rid of the Palafin HP as much as possible.
We're looking really good with late game bundle as well. It's just that it's so
Maybe I'm just a button clicker and animation watcher. I don't like the reflect animation.
Like Yachi on this arena. Now that I think about it, that would make a lot of sense with Terra Water. Because why else would you be Terra Water? I mean, I guess like I said, it can help with the Sarah Ledge. We'll see. I think I would beat that one anyways.
You don't see the vision. It's for the ledge set. True. All right, we got our rocks up here, which is nice. That puts more pressure on Palafin.
Most likely going to see that Terra Water come out.
And it's Terra Water on the Serena. Okay. There's like some world where this is like a faster offensive. Okay, we just eat the U-turn.
I think I'm going to go right out into my Sarah Ledge.
Ooh, Sarah Ledge time. Power Whip?
Power Whip. That is quite fortunate.
Wow.
Sorry about that, man.
Honestly, shameless dodge.
From this position, couple options.
I'm a little surprised they didn't
You
knock
saw
there,
Reflective, right?
to be honest. I don't know what, like, I feel like knock would have been, if you're staying in,
Flex for one more turn.
you're not doing much
So-
damage. Knock, I feel like, would have been pretty good.
I think I like the idea of bulk up here. You're going to see a Terra Water come out. Okay.
If you're not going to policy, it's kind of cooked. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, you literally just auto lose.
think I'm
That's
chilling right
fair.
And I do think you're going to be Yachi Berry.
Alright, we're just going to start bulking up.
Does he have Terra Blast? I mean, I have Reflect up, right? So I'll live it. Oh.
Uh-oh,
Okay,
mirror
that's pretty
time.
Cool, actually. That is pretty cool.
Oh my god. Dude, what is it, bruh? I mean, I guess the reflect is up. I mean, it helps with this, but like, damn. Serena's gotta hit the gym. That's terrible. That's embarrassing.
Copy my defense boost as well. That's annoying.
Come on, Serena. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
I think I have to bulk again.
Dude, Ceruledge isn't even that bulky, is it? Like, obviously with a
What?
bulk up, it's
What is this
fine,
set?
but...
Knockoff, Power Whip, Rapid Spin.
I'm just surprised it's the case.
I'm not sure
True.
about this position. I've never seen this set. This is really a smart bring.
Dude, this is how you can tell it's Glop's first Wi-Fi league. He's never seen a mirror orb in his life. He doesn't know what this item does.
This game's gonna be a lot closer than I like. Power Whip, okay.
Power up, bang,
I'm
chew.
gonna go for the Bitter Blade. It's got my damage.
Like flame shards and bulked, then bulked. I super owned him.
Defense boost. And no-
Maybe. I mean, you're kind of already in like the owning territory right now, anyway.
Okay, that's decent chip.
Wow, that's some expert chip right there.
Power Whip again. Okay.
Why do we bitter blade? I feel like we. I mean,
Blading, to be honest with you.
we're just trying to keep our HP high. I don't know the calcs. Maybe there's a calc here that I'm missing.
No need to tear this thing. We don't want to take extra damage from Power Whip. Maybe I could have walked up there, but we'll see. I don't think he has recovery on this.
He uses item. Oh, okay.
If he does
Well, I
recovery
guess
here,
that's
then we
tough.
lose again. It's looking like we might
You
get
can't
another one, so we'll
bro
see.
no item. True. Oh, it's a mirror. You know what? I should. You know what? I should.
It's gonna be a roll.
You know what?
I'm
Don't
actually
worry
gonna
about
tear here
me.
with the Bitter Blade. Just in case he goes for another knockoff.
Don't worry about
Great
me,
play.
chat.
Like, truly a great play.
I'm only a little cooked. I'm only a little tired today.
Him spinning.
I'm only a little not locked in.
Let's see what happens.
I should know that, dude. I'm like hella.
Does not
I'm
count,
always
but
on people's
this is
cases for
worth it.
missing
This could
fucking.
actually work
What's
for
it
him.
called?
Jet Punch out of Kelly.
Min roll this blade, by the way.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's tough.
Great play.
Goodbye, Ceruledge. Dude, I'm always on people's case for missing Poltergeist too. That's so bad. What a throw on my part.
Man, these Wi-Fi guys don't
Um,
play, man. Wow. That's just not a set I was expecting. But that's a really smart prep for Sarah Ledge, I gotta say. Okay.
Poltergeist again is
Think it's
weakness
Keldeo here.
policy. Yeah. Oh, here comes Keldeo. Keldeo kills farming.
I mean, at this point, he doesn't need this guy anymore, right?
Welcome to the new Gen 9 gimmick where everyone tries to farm kills with Keldeo. So many guys could have just got this kill, but we gotta give it to Keldeo, of course.
If so, I'm gonna be really fucking.
Thank God we have Rainbow Dash to save the day. Yeah. First L5, Sin of Wrath, Glop, all the yeah. Dude, Keldeo's honestly, Keldeo's stats are super inflated. No way this Mon keeps getting these kills. Dude, even coming against Scatterboo, Scatterboo's been dead for weeks. There's gonna be another free kill. A global kill leader and FBL with it. It is pretty fire. I was gonna say something, but we'll save that meme for another day. Yeah, Keldeo has obviously been like one of the. Even though Terra, he's tough. Yeah, no, he's super tough. Keldeo's always been super tough. I'm like one of the. I feel like at least in like normal SUV, I was like kind of surprised in seasonal that like it was not the same usage close or near to as what's it called? Like the Zarude, Torn, Raging Bolt tier. Because I feel like, obviously, like, it takes time to adjust, the meta to adjust, right? But I feel like, especially on the Meow teams, like, Keldeo is, like, just at that tier of Terra Captain. But I might be overglazing it just a little bit.
Reflect, he kills me. I go Landorus, I Earthquake, he goes
Alright, at this point, I mean, we've kind of
of
gotten through most of the... We're at a point pretty quickly here soon, I think, where Iron Bundle just wins, no?
Actually, no, Ice Beam would win it. Ice Beam would win it. I think we Reflect here.
Another John Jr. click on the way out. All right, U-turn. Any toxic chains?
Yeah, I think
wow. Oh, okay. You know that worked out.
If Lycanroc comes back in, we still just deckmate that guy.
That worked out, I guess. We got a little Rocky Helmet. I mean, that thing's basically dead. I mean, that should die. I mean, okay. Yeah, Palafin has like no HP. Faz is basically dead. I don't even know what the last one Mon is. Last Mon is like Serena's dead. Oh, it's Lycanroc probably.
The problem is that you're just taking all the stealth rock damage, so I don't know.
Yeah, Lycanroc is left. I mean, Lycanroc can't really beat this, so...
I just flipped her now.
Yeah, you flipped... Yeah, this is a pretty free flip turn, and now... I mean, it could roost, I guess? I feel like... I assume Orzen is trying to, like, catch, like, an overplay of, like, some variety at this point. I wonder if you sack Arch here to protect against U-turn. Not that I think that matters, but, like, it does actually... It technically gives you a free kill here.
No, I sack Wagon here, I believe. I can't let
there you go. God Galop. Goodbye, Wagon Fruit.
But I can't let the U-turn go off.
That's I think, yeah. I mean, it doesn't... I don't think it technically matters at the end of the day, but, like, I guess it technically is pseudo-optimal. It's technically more optimal to do that, because this guarantees a kill.
Is Ice Beam just the lock? Ice Beam might just be the lock. Does that kill Lycanroc?
Does Ice Beam kill? No way it does, right? How much damage is it taking? We optimal out here? True. I mean, optimal gamers in chat. Who's up playing their game optimally? No Roost Peasantipity, yeah.
And even if Reflect wears off.
Is it 76 after right? Does Ice Beam really do 76 from Choice Scarf Iron Bundle? No way, right? Lycanroc is not that terrible. Surely not.
Yeah, looking like an Ice Beam angle, I believe.
Yeah, kills if you're really? Damn. What is Lycanroc spit out?
But I would have lived any cost that hit, so I'm not too worried about that.
Lycanroc does. 75-65, I guess that's not that good.
It's looking good, folks. It's looking good. I think we got this one in the bag.
Oh my god, even Timid does.
Every single mock that I did, I actually swept.
I guess Timid only has some rolls, right? But like, even even Timid finds the rolls. That's tough.
We go Keldeo, and we'll force it to die with
Yeah, and obviously Solrock shouldn't kill you here. Well, it could, I guess.
There's no way we should be able to lose this from here. Unless he lives and he's Salic SD, and then he crits.
Look at the Reflect up though.
That's one way he could do it.
So Reflect Beast Modes wins this game. Yeah, because that's gonna. Yeah, I would have killed, but we had the Reflect up. Oh, it's even Life Orb, so even Timid would have killed there.
Let's fucking go. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty fucking nervous after this arena interactions, but Iron Bundle, man, this guy's broken.
Dude, that was even the last turn to Reflect too. Wow, just optimal pathing. Optimal pathing from Glop to win this one. Truly generational. That is. Bro, are we calcing this? Come on, you might as well just click it and then kill a Vacuum Wave is somehow super crits you. Iron Bundle's defense is like sneaky good. It's like 114. And that guy can like actually live a lot of hits. A Tiff maxing? No way, we're going Keldeo here. This is shameless. You were gonna live. You don't. No way the jet punch.
It's not rest broken. Wave crash. Okay, hold on. Can Scizor die in one hit to?
No way the jet punch didn't even kill.
No.
Oh, I'm calcing the
Scizor can't
baby
do that, so we're
form.
gonna
That's
go
on
kill the
me.
other one. Alright, we're gonna go
That's
kill
on
the
me, chat. It might have killed.
Because if he locks,
I don't even
great
think.
one.
I don't. I still don't think it killed. Yes, sir. Yeah. All right. You know what? You know what? Hey, Dip. You know what? You.
Let's go.
Yeah. You know what? You would have lived anyway. But you know what? Hey, I'll respect it. I'll respect it. So Glop back on the board. Glop you lost week 1 to Thomas, right? So back on the board, 1-1. Not bad. Getting back into the Wi-Fi.
Alrighty, guys.
Swinging things. No, that's too loud for Ant. All right. While we're getting game number 2, yeah, back 1-1 plus 1. That's not bad. All right. While we're getting into Ant's game here, if you're in the stream and haven't liked the stream yet, make sure to do that. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. We're doing these streams every week for each of the battles until the end of the season. And these are super fun. I like these games have been really good so far. I think last week was like a little hacksy, all things considered, for like a lot of the games we saw. But that last game was really good. We saw final like, all right, thank you, Claus, you're the GOAT. These games have been, the first game was pretty good at least, but yeah, last week was tough to watch, unfortunately. I feel like everyone was hacking. I feel like my game was the only one without hacks. I guess I froze the Goldanga with Iron Hand, so I guess that's technically a lie. Dude, yeah, that's facts. Fake fan Claus. Not even a true fan. The audio's a little low. Alright, what do we lead with? Chat. We led with our Blastoise. So this is against Poke Professor. We got Mienshao, Alomomola Mew, Hydreigon, Krookodile, and Cinderace. Freezes Mon at 1v1's half his team. That game was clean. Alright, he should have switched out. I was in with the check. I would have Earthquaked and smoked it. Dude, that guy got Thanos by the Earthquake. I don't know. I thought it was a reasonable play. Hey, you know what? Hey, winners win. That's all I'll say.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
All right.
No Enamours means I could come into Swallow here. Maybe get a Toxic off. I am Spadef.
So we're going into, yeah, I guess Hydreigon, like, this is one of the Terra Captains. I think this is Terra Poison. I feel like this is one of the only games I did watch this week. Given that I was just getting back, that I was out of town this past week, but after a Robert Lee only match by the Louvre, winners win. I feel like we're making up how much the hacks mattered in that game. I want Terra Hydreigon. Terra Hydreigon has to be so fire. I want to try it too at some point. Yeah, it is Terra Poison. Okay. That mon is super fire. Dark Pulse comes out, takes like half of our Raikou here. The big damage. What item is this Raikou? This is Specs Raikou too. Terra was banned in my Wi-Fi league? That's crazy. Dude, why would you ban it? I got Slowbro and Gyapdos, so that's a fire combination. Gyapdos I feel like is super slept on. Well, I don't feel like we were talking about it in chat the other day. John Jr. Oh, it's a John Jr. league? Alright, never mind. That makes sense. John Jr. John is still convinced every Terra Captain, every Terramon is like insanely broken and can't
I'm taking 40%.
Okay. I was like, why is he being quiet? John's convinced everything with Terra is like is too broken and we can't play with it. No, we were talking about Gyapdos in Goon's chat the other day. That mon is like super aura. Or maybe we were talking about it in my front office chat, I don't remember.
I think we are fine. Terra Blast Poison. We should live because that's basically the same as Dark Pulse, right?
Why do we switch our Weavile into this? I mean, we lived, I guess. Do we not have switch-ins to Terra Hydreigon? We were both undefeated. I can't let John win a Wi-Fi league. Yeah. Why else is by Specs Dragon? Why is it not being clicked? I assume this is Nasty Plot because like that's probably good as well. But we are doing a lot of not clicking Draco Meteor for being a Hydreigon here.
No. All right, we'll be back.
Shout out to Wi-Fi, where friggin' everything is just friggin' disconnect at all times. Oh, I remember this one, yeah, because this was a multiple disconnect, and we end up on Showdown by the end. which is super beast mode.
As he withdraws. Ponyo, this is the Aloe. Yep.
All right, Aloe comes out. We get the knockoff on what, AV? Yeah, AV. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, like Aloe's item is like never really good. Yeah, Showdown. Dude, we all love Pokemon Showdown. Dude, I'll have a Pokemon Showdown video going up. I don't think next week. I'm gonna save it for the week after. I'm gonna upload my autumn seasonal run, even though I didn't top cut. I think it is at least interesting enough of the games that it's worth showing. So you'll get some Showdown content, at least from me.
And there's flip turn. Pretty much what I expected.
But I don't think I'm playing any Showdown until like
No one Amherst was cool.
Champions probably.
Is Tinkaton and
I guess there's Oras in the new year. That would be about it.
coming in on specs.
This is all I got for the rest of the year.
Let's check the calc into Hydreigon here. Oh, TikTok. This is the Crocodile. Gotcha.
All right, Crocodile comes out. Intimidate is like kind of nice in the case that it's like random setup, but like once you see Rocky Helmet, you just assume defensive, and then Crocodile is pretty good. Generally, against all the defensive sets.
This Hydreigon put me in a fucking blender, dude. Because I can't do anything with the Weezing. So I think we are gonna go Blastoise. And we're gonna get our own flip turn. Him knocking off our item would suck. Rocks, there we go.
And we get our rocks up here.
What, Rapid Spin into flip turn?
I guess Blastoise is like technically a check to this, so like the rocks, like every time this like comes in to get up rocks, we can at least get it for free. Does this one have a fairy bench or something? What's on his team?
Body press is doing 50% if he did.
Speaking of rosters, I don't have any transactions out of the dock tomorrow, right? I don't think anyone made transactions. That's good. There's a Tinkaton. Okay, so our fairy type dies to Crocodile. So we do not have an answer to yeah, Tinkaton's bench. We do not have an answer to Crook in terms of a fairy type
We're gonna go for another rapid
in this battle.
Because you're just gonna flip turn. It doesn't really matter what you do here.
Noting in this matchup is surprising. Yeah, I get it. I feel like it'd be good there. Yeah, it just turns out our fairy type does not work against our hero Crocodile. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like Tink would have been like, what's Weezing here for? We're playing against what, Poke Professor? Thing is, I guess it's there for Enamorous. Well, it's not Terra Enamorous, so you can just use Tink for that, depending on like what's brought, right? Yeah, I feel like Tink would have been at least better in this matchup, maybe. I mean, it would have been stretched and had a lot to do, but imagine the random model lights. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, John Jr. fucking light screen Tinkaton would have been super aura here. The Thanos, one of the most Thanos sets of all time.
I think it's probably our best, what do you call it? Switch in though? It's in 40%. Oh my god, this is so much. And Dark Pulse does 86 next. So we could do, I'm thinking I go Weezing here, and then Weavile again.
The animal reply. All right, the first one was troll. The second one did actually help you in the game. Yes.
We're gonna go hard Weavile.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, if you're throwing up a screen and Wi-Fi, people are gonna meme on you. Just how that gimmick will run. SV Natdex Tour notification? No, thank you. I can't imagine wanting to play Natdex. All right, finally we clicked Draco Meteor with our Hydreigon and picked up a kill. That's what we need to be doing this throughout the whole battle because Draco smokes his team, and we need to be picking up hella damage whenever we can. And we still have good opportunities to get damage against, like, if we come in on Weezing and Necrozma, like, we're still, I guess not Necrozma as much because we're poison type now. Interesting to happen. Yeah, it would have been nice, right? To get that, get some big Draco Meteor damage. At least we picked up a kill, though. We got a Rocks up there for Ant, which is nice because that's going to keep this Hydreigon from really doing too much more, because Hydreigon should still pick up at least one more kill, I would think, this battle. Bro, why am I getting pain? Dude, I gotta remove the, what's it called? The Speed Tour roll from me and Smogon chat. No, I can't allow myself to get pain for Natdex in the big 25. Alright, Earthquake gets some chips. Yeah, Ant's just gonna hazard sack him now.
There we go.
Is there a removal on the other side? I guess there's Court Change. Court Change could be pretty mnemonic here. If you get Court Changed on after stacking all of these up, it could get pretty shiced. Especially if you take a lot more damage on this Blastoise, which
Scale shot.
scale shot. Okay, big scale shot. So like we're probably, I guess we're Intimidate though. I don't know why we're skill shot.
No.
Look, shout out to Wi-Fi. That's on Ant's internet. That's his fault.
Okay.
Finally, we get all the information in front of us, chat. This is super fire. I guess like scale shot is still nice to have in general because it allows you to like deal a lot of damage to the Garchomp and then prevent like random like Scald Raikou, Specs Raikou from outspeeding and like revenge killing you. Because like Scald, like your Scald switch-ins are not amazing in this matchup because it's like Alomomola, but like you have to like, they have to be choiced Raikou for that to be profitable for you. Might be a league, but my internet comes from Walmart. True.
I just go Flygon. Sorry, Garchomp. And I'm gonna start clicking Dragon Tail.
The Dragon Tail? Yeah, I like the Dragon Tail spam game plan here. I mean, you could just get Ice Beam and take a lot of damage, but...
Oh, Ice Beam. That works too.
Wow, a lot of damage does in 36. Oh, no! Dude, throw in the subscribe after the the fucking miss to... Fucking, what is it? Fucking... Fucking sympathy bait is crazy. Oh my god. And we get frozen? Dude, Alomomola is putting in insane work right now. Bro, what is this? Dude, as soon as I said after the last game we had a Haxie week 1, let's have some ethical game. Let's have some ethical Pokemon week 2. We have not had that. That is some unethical gameplay right here. And the core change, I was just talking about earlier. If you get core, I mean, 1-on-1 is whatever because you can just spin it off here, and this core change won't matter too much. But if you just stacked and like had a lot more damage on your Blastoise, like that is a problem. And now your Blastoise is burned, so now like you can't even punish that with body press as much, which is a little bit unfortunate. Though Alomomola here is still obviously going to prevent that from really threatening anything. Man, if I'm man, I feel like we're in trouble here, actually. What do we even do? We can't really break this Aloe.
Let's go Swallow and try to get Toxic off, maybe.
Right? Like, what do we do? Like, we can't, I mean, we're going to try to get a Toxic off here, but, like, they can just go hard.
Maybe T-Spikes was the play.
You just switch out here and go hard Hydreigon and get a Draco. Flip turn is risky. I don't know. If you're doing that, you can't be flip turning and risking a Toxic, because, like, alright, now we're going to go for it. It's another Frozen Mod for a free turn. Well, I don't know if we're winning this one. Yeah, I think our good friend Dragon Dance Mew is going to win this one, chat. If I had to guess. Just go for another Toxic. Well, you might as well, right? We're here. We're here already. All right, Psychic Fangs. I guess like this in theory can like this does hold it back actually for a while, so at least you don't have to risk. Oh, Leech Life, that's crazy. Yeah, now you can set up on the face of this with Leech Life. Yeah, you just Dragon Dance again. Try to go for the Dragon Tail, but that's not gonna work.
We just lost the fucking freeze. Imagine if he was Toxic! Yay! Yay! God, it's so much fun.
Yeah, so would this have won if it was Toxic? Probably not, no. But Mew, unfortunately, when it is left unimpeded, will win this game. Wow, that is no damage at all. We're trying to Toxic it now. Bro is laughing sped up. Dude, Ant's laughing is so funny. Especially when it's sped up. Because, dude, he, like, speeds up some of it himself already. And it was Colbert Berry? Wow, alright. Thanos set. A big 6-0. Look, would this have happened if we were Toxic? No. So that's a little bit unfortunate. But I do think, to be honest, like, going through this game, I don't know. I feel like Hydreigon was going to be able to pick up a lot more there. I feel like we were just going to struggle to break the Aloe because we would have to make so many difficult plays to break it that I feel like that Mon might have kind of had the inevitability to hold this back. However, not getting a chance to even play the game because of the Toxic miss is pretty frustrating. All right, chat. Ends up we got Young Cast. And Scene was just so passive. Nothing can, yeah, I think the problem
is 17 man. So
is that, yeah, well, you don't have the ability to consistently pressure without
ahead and search.
Especially with like having specs on your Raikou, makes it so like the clicks become very difficult to manage, especially once your opponent scouts for the specs.
Electric.
All right, young Kaz here. Bro, why do you have all of this in here? Cut this shit out of your video.
Insist that Lottie had to be here. So with that in mind, then.
Bro, dude, keeping the searching. And that's how you know this guy's not a Wi-Fi
There it
player.
is.
All right, what do we got? Lead Thunderous. So we're playing against Tony here. Tony's team. On screen, Moltres, Rillaboom, Tentacruel. Or Shukaberry. Oh, Shukaberry is interesting on the Bronzong. I don't know if is this like Levitate just for what's it called? Is this Levitate just for gravity then? Yeah, it is Levitate. Yeah, it is for gravity then. Yeah, because I was gonna say Lando is like pretty shiced here, all things considered. It's really hard to switch into Lando. If Lando gets like free turns around this team, then it could be a problem. If we see Air Balloon counterplay too, a lot of counterplay on this team. See, I would think like the biggest problem for Kaz here is how do you manage the Lando? And Quaglival has some good endgame.
So there aren't a lot of guys.
But
here
like
that are gonna
once
fail
like
right
if
away.
you can find a
And
way
then,
to
of
deal
course,
with the
he's not gonna know
Lando,
either
then
Visible
the
and
Slowking
Lando.
Galar
So
should
if
be
all
able
goes
to
well, like,
patch up
Thursday, we'll take
any other
two-
issue
two
this
obviously
team
will
has
take 1.5,
defensively.
And I really like it in general because in this matchup, if he misplays early, it actually can get really bad for him, really quick. So good luck to Tony. Actually, no luck. I don't want you to have luck. We're gonna see what he leads. He leads the Rillaboom. Okay, this is actually pretty favorable for me. If he leads this, let me think. I actually don't know what lead tells me here because like Band is all right, but there are a lot of guys that lead well into Rilla in general. Could be Scarf. Really, actually, I don't think it tells me anything. What does matter though is he's not going to hit me very hard with anything. I don't think. So he stays in.
Alright, so we get a ball. You got really quiet, did I?
Stays
Hold
in.
on.
Goes for knock.
I might have just
Okay,
not been
that's a lot.
talking.
So I'm +1 defense. What's up with that? Okay.
Are we good now, chat?
I
Oh,
guess
never
I'm
mind, it's
going
just
for knock.
Kaz, okay.
That's the only
Yeah,
play I have
Kaz
here.
is quiet. Alright,
That's
so
a
we
lot.
bulked
So
up.
that did
What did we click there?
100.
Sorry, you got me stun locked on
That
OBS.
did a lot.
Okay, it was the
defense, what's up with
knockoff.
that?
Okay,
Okay,
that's what I figured.
I guess
So
I'm
bulk
+1.
up, we get a knockoff here.
That's the only
I
play
mean,
I
this
have here.
knockouts will do
Did a
at
lot.
least a lot to
That did
this. And then we'll
100.
see what else, or if he wants to
100
ignore me, don't worry, Glop, I'll
That's
ignore you
about
next
33%.
time.
I guess it's actually not that much. It's a lot considering I expect.
I won't
to,
let you take
play
over
defense.
and troll me
So what does
again.
that tell us? +1 defense, knock. Let me see.
How much will this
So
do?
he swaps
Alright,
out.
we
We're gonna see what he goes
switch.
into. That did. So he's not banned.
White beard.
Okay,
No,
he's not banned.
Tony,
Taking
what are
knock
we
off, though.
doing? Why are we
Well,
sacking our best mod in the
that's actually
matchup
very
and losing our
We'll
item?
go with Orb.
No, Tony, this mod is so Thanos. Why do we do that?
Now, I don't
Bro,
actually
imagine
know
if he
this.
just acroed
So we
there.
might just
This
hit it
shit
again.
might have like this would
he's
have
not,
almost just died.
If he's not Orb anymore, does he kill me?
Dude, this just dies if Kaz is aggro. Not that he would have aggro.
So this
I mean, he
will actually do a lot.
could with resist barrier, though. It's like
kill.
very unlikely.
I'm over half.
But man, like
And
this,
not
this
twice.
mod was like so good in
And I
this
hope we take
matchup
this.
if we could position it
The first hit will-
properly, and now
I
like
mean,
we just
obviously,
don't have
the
it.
next one will. Unless he's Stone Edge. I don't think he is though. If he is, like I'm kind of at peace with that. So we're gonna knock again. Alright, so he'll live. Let's see what he clicks. He goes for Sludge Wave. Okay, we're gonna eat this. That's fine. And we're gonna go ahead and knock one more time.
Oh my
Okay, we're
god.
gonna
Alright,
take
so
the
this,
Ice
this is
Stone.
really
I think he has- sorry
unfortunate
that he's, like,
to
actually
lose
attacking
our Lando here. Wow.
He's also his Orb on it. It's at like 10%. So getting Lando out of here.
I guess we were,
very
yeah,
good.
I guess we're scared on
Does
Rillaboom
raise
of
some pressure on my
getting.
Annihilape set.
I guess we
Because
can't. I mean, we
this
get
prep is
set up
very easy
on
takers.
with that
Annihilape is
Pokemon
easy
realistically.
So,
I don't know.
that is
What else
interesting.
did we have access to? Surely I
Take
feel like we
swaps.
should have had
I
something
mean, it's not like anything else wants to take a knock here.
else that we could go into, right? Maybe not.
I don't know what he would go into.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This
So
feels.
that's a
Yeah,
big
this is a
trade.
little.
That
I
is a
guess a little
big trade.
unfortunate to
Also,
lose this
I'm under the
Pokemon
impression
because
that
I feel like
Kaz will
Landorus
get
was like our best way to make offensive progress.
Now, Rillaboom
And like
can
a lot, if you
glide.
look at
That is
Kaz's
something
team,
to
a lot of the
consider.
prep is designed
Glide.
to keep Landorus from like really goobing you early.
He's adamant. He's not. Let's see. He's adamant. He's not item boosting. 66 max is actually the strongest hit for Glide here. So if he goes into it, then I can only assume that he is Scarf. Yeah, if he goes Rilla, then I assume he's Scarf. Do I care? In that, so it goes back to Rilla. So I think he is Scarf. He could Glide. There's not going to be any rocks this game, so this actually is still useful.
and my Azumarill doesn't check it doesn't check Sparkle Ball at all. So I think I am going to preserve this because it can be useful later.
Alright, so we have Sapsipper. Sapsipper obviously is going to be basically just like completely locked down.
Scarf. Oh, that is super Scarf. That is crazy Scarf. Okay.
Alright, big Woodhammer coming out here.
And he revealed Knock Wood. Okay. I have
And
revealed...
this is a good position for
I am
Kaz
Sap.
at least now. Because
He
like
was almost certain
Rillaboom, now
switch
that you know
into
that
what
it's
is a good
Scarf,
question. I do feel
like there's
probably
basically nothing that it can
so I
do
could actually double
to you now that you have Rillaboom here.
this
Alright,
thing.
big
It's
double out
already
into
in.
Thunderous.
So
I like
first,
that
I'll
because
watch
obviously you
Thunderous.
have to switch
So
here.
we're gonna double back into Thunderous.
And
This is
Thunderous
potential
is
with Quack. I
shown
think it's
that at least
yeah,
be
it's
super.
okay.
It'll be a very
So we're
effective
going to get
Pokemon in this
nice,
battle.
Nice.
It's real like the switch
Fun
ins to this thing
Marcus.
are super limited, and now you
We go back
have
to Rilla, but at
the
end of the day,
ability to
like,
pressure the
damage is
Tentacruel and keep hazards if
I
they
do
want to
kinda
Toxic
expect to do
Spice.
that.
If you had Whirlpool, it would have been pretty
So
demonic
we
here.
would-
Well, I guess it wouldn't have
we
mattered
would be honest,
technically
I
because
just
like
think
this
it's
thing
fine.
could
Of
just
course
flip turn
it's fine.
out.
Scarf.
It would have taken like a
Scarf's
decent amount of
maybe
chip to
not-
do that.
I can't assume that.
But
Oh, you revealed
this
Knockwood.
double at least kind of
Wood.
functionally provides a lot of the same pressure points.
Knockwood. Probably U-turn. He's max attack. I can write that down. He's adamant max attack. Okay. I think we have all the information. Yeah, getting used to keeping track of all the information can be a bit tricky. He also doesn't know that I'm not aggro. I'm not, but it's got to be something that he fears when it comes to going hard Gorilla, which is why he's gonna let me see punch.
Oh,
this
wow,
instead of
Thunder
nailing
Punch.
it.
Wow, we just lose
Use a
like
Sludge Bomb
our
and
whole
just take
guy
this one.
almost.
So
I mean,
Lando took
we
all
trade
of
for
Lando
Thunderous. I guess we
essentially
technically don't really have a lot
Tentacruel
of
out.
ways to like switch into Thunderous, so it's
this
probably
guy
good to
is
get
really
rid of
low.
it. But that's gonna mean, and
Let's
that's, I
get
guess
Sword Avenger
this
if he's
is
not going to
fine,
be
right? Like, what
Thunderous,
else is
which I'm
Tentacruel
trying to
doing
find
here?
out what he wants to do.
Like,
So, I'm
Tentacruel's
gonna go
probably
to
not
Annihilate,
doing
use
anything
Terra
to
Blast. He
Azumarill
actually doesn't have a price
anymore.
difference.
I mean, it would be nice to do something to Azumarill,
Big
but you
Go
know that
Rillaboom,
it's Sapsipper
or
now.
I do. Ooh, I think I have to get the Terra off. But do I care about that? Does that matter? He's not Helmet. I don't think my Rage Fist might kill, but do I care about this? Yeah, I don't care. I'm just gonna get the Terra off and Terra Blast. I would care a little more if my balloon was popped, if Lando was still alive. Another benefit of getting Terra off right now is I can actually go hard into this Knuckle FK and not get punished by an aggressive T-Wave. I did bench the Ting Lu, which is a reason why he might not be T-Wave
Okay,
at all. honestly, but
interesting.
if
I
he
like,
was,
yeah, the Terra here makes sense. I mean,
Ting Lu,
the
I
problem
took
is
that
a lot of
tool,
like
switch
this
on Knuckle FK,
Terra
I don't
plus
like
like
it, and I
balloon,
put
like this
electric,
balloon tack, at least on
electric
this is
back in,
kind of
he
useless
basically grabbed
now.
Dark and electric all the types
Not
of
that that's a
things.
bad thing, obviously, because
So
that
we
means
swap.
that the Landorus, which is like the
It's
most
gonna be
threatening
the
Pokemon in the matchup, is gone, but
Alright,
Rillaboom comes in kind of for free here. I mean, this Scarf Rillaboom's going to do a lot, right? Now that it's Terra. I mean, not that Terra matters, but like, Woodhammer is...
It's gonna be hard for me to
The
even
problem with
use it. It's gonna
Rillaboom
be hard
is
for
because
U-turns
there's
sometimes
Sapsipper or
because,
Azumarill, you can't really
um,
threaten this at all.
that's really like it's not even remotely threatening Annihilate. It's just boosting Rage Fist. So I feel like if he's gonna make a play at all, he would want to Woodhammer. That's the only meaningful way he can damage me in the first place. But
Because
obviously,
like the now that this is Sapsipper, there's like nothing you can do about this. You have to U-turn, I guess,
he's not
but
gonna
like
double, then, I mean,
you just
he's gonna
risk
be in jail, basically.
giving
He doesn't
Rage
have a lot
Fist
of guys
boosts
that are
kind
good
of for
against
no
Monster.
value here,
He really doesn't.
which
So,
is a problem.
okay, he's Scarf, so he must have U-turn. Or at least that is a fair assumption. He either U-turn or he Woodhammer. He goes for U-turn. He's gonna get some helmet.
His U-turn, yeah. I mean, I guess like it helps you. It gives you a free turn here. This is the situation where like having the Landorus would have been so good because now that this is revealed to be Sapsipper, you can kind of safely assume. I guess that this HP probably not willing to come in and attack, right? But you're getting close to an HP where like eventually this will get chipped and Landorus will find free turns.
As we know, the Lando is dead, so I can't go back to Annihilate.
Do we have anything that can take advantage of this free turn that we just got? Not really.
Oh, Lando's down, so Bronzong is really free too. Okay, Bronzong is very free. So he's gonna go. This must be Quack, right? No, it's Keys. Okay, it was Keys.
Klefki, I guess we have to hazard stack here now. There is no removal on the other side, so like at least like we're gonna get good value out of hazard stacking our opponent here.
Guys this time around, but the situation really is just like if I get this thing low, Swiss Spike. If I can get this thing low, then Kyurem's in really good shape. Kyurem will have multiple switch-ins. We'll have multiple switch-ins on. I'm gonna go for Drain Punch, I think. We'll have multiple switch-ins on Spike, especially for whatever length of time that the grassy terrain is up. He already
Let's
gets
see what
4.
Tony wants to
Well,
do. I don't know if
I
Tony
say
would
4
ever.
because
I don't
that
think
when he's
Tony
going up
values
wide,
breaking the
skill,
balloon here
Iron
now that
Spark as well,
Landorus
so
is
he's not gonna
dead.
be able to Spark Woodhammer. He
There's
will
kind of
have
no point to do
So
that,
here
and then
I
we
was
just
Rillaboom.
switch out
I guess if I assumed it was Rillaboom, I should have Ice Punched.
into
Well, he's kinda
Rillaboom.
low here. Go for Drain Punch.
I don't. Do we just not have another switch in to this
But
Pokemon?
does Ice Punch kill?
Like we can't really do
He's
this.
gotta-
I
he
guess
knows
like
I'm
we
just going Ozzy,
because we
right?
can't
He
go
knows that.
Moltres now. I assume there's like some sort of defensive Moltres angle here that can handle some of these Annihilates, but like with it being electric now, you like just can't do that. But like you could just go in Willow,
So his Woodhammer
and like Willow
will-
is like a nice thing to click here in this spot.
We're talking this way. His Woodhammer will do. Okay, that does a lot. That is way too much. Ice Punch also is a roll to kill, from what I understand of his set. But this trade is probably not worth it for me.
Yeah, I don't say. I don't know why. I mean, I kind of see the vision maybe going for the Ice Punch, but like, there's no reason to ever make a different play besides go into your Azumarill. I mean, Tony gets a free turn here into Tentacruel, which is nice, which gives him like a little bit of
this is ultimately fine.
a little bit of health, but
See, he wants to click here. What is beneficial for me is that he's probably gonna click a move that's gonna make Rage Fist a bit stronger. But I could go the Bronzong like I was talking about.
I was gonna say I don't know why you wouldn't go Bronzong here.
I'll take the damage.
This is free rocks for Bronzong. You might as well take them.
I think I will. See what he goes for. Would not surprise me if Knock comes out here. I don't know. Every click is kind of weird for him here because he just boosts.
I could see
Annihilate,
T a flip turn.
Yeah, like a flip turn on Annihilate. It pops the balloon, but like, man, I don't know about that. One thing I will say is this does get in.
Yeah, flip turn. I feel like the turns I was kind of thinking like maybe you Toxic to catch the Annihilate come in, maybe you sub a T Spike. In comes Moltres. This is hard to switch into in theory. I mean, you do have the Azumarill, but like if your Azumarill gets burned here, then it's a little bit of a problem.
So I could go Azu. Azu will be getting low for the Rillaboom. I understand that. I do kind of want to
I mean, you could go Slowking Galar here actually.
Just rock and then go Azu. Goes for Flame. I will eat this. Okay, that's fine. Rock up, and now I'm
we do get a rocks up though, which is nice.
That should be fine. Now it's a little more complicated for the it's a little more complicated for the Tentacruel just like keep coming in endlessly. So that was Flame, the obvious.
And now the rocks. The rocks will be nice because like especially with the Rillaboom, like you now it's now gonna have like a pretty short shelf life the rest of this battle. So like eventually like these pieces will just start to fall and like Kyurem's inevitability is coming through here pretty quickly.
So that is something to keep in mind. I think I'm going to.
Yeah, I mean our Azumarill low HP, but like the Rillaboom's like I think the Rillaboom just dies if it tries to switch in like twice. It'll be able to heal off some of it, but like it can't stay in an attack, so it just like comes in and either heals off the rocks damage or it takes like 6% in that after and has accomplished nothing, or has to U-turn, which means it takes Rocky Helmet as well. So I don't know. I mean the rocks are kind of take that Pokemon almost out of the game entirely here at this point.
Probably not actually. I wonder if I should have Whirlpool in this, or like fit Whirlpool in this. Because like essentially just removing Klefki would be nice. Let's hope he goes Tentacruel. Tentacruel? Yeah, he goes Tentacruel. Okay. So are we?
Another Tentacruel comes out. It's gonna have to take rocks and a Surf here.
See, he'll live. He's not Helmet, which is nice. So he does live. He's probably thinking like, oh.
Wow, that's a 2 KO from that range. That's crazy.
If this lives, I'm killing myself. I'm actually killing myself. I was gonna say like.
I'm gonna say it. The Yakuza should just come in and pick this Pokemon off. So there you go. Tentacruel's down. Now the rocks are up to stay, and now like Tentacruel's or Azumarill's got so much value here in this game. Just like a complete lockdown to Choice Scarf Rillaboom. Has been able to like at least force out the Moltres in this game, just like that is sheer scared. Sheer scariness. Is this the Quackable? Alright, I think this was Terra Electric.
We're gonna see what he's up to.
The problem is we have full HP Glowking,
just straight up. That's what I would think.
Which can kind of hold this thing back at least temporarily.
One thing that's cool is he actually, at least at +0, he's not ever gonna really have a move that's just like Okomi.
Ride that serve, yes sir.
In this weird scenario, actually, I do have.
Yeah, it is Terra Electric. Okay.
Somewhat. Let's see if it plays out that way. So he goes for just raw Terra Blast. Is this banded? Okay, no, it's not. All right.
Ball knows. Remember the Obsidian? True.
I want to maybe I yawn.
Yeah, foul play here is nice. This is kind of a tough turn, maybe. I assume Tony just wants to knock here if he can.
I think I will just either Psychic or Sludge Bomb. But man, the yawn would be so good. But is he Lumberry? I can't yawn and have him just be Lumberry. That'd be pretty garbage. Should I Psychic or Sludge?
What the hell? My stream was behind? That's crazy.
Negligible damage to Klefki anyway.
Dude, that's what happens, man. If you tab in and out a few times, Sword
Stance. This is
Stance.
fine because I am Scarf Kyurem, so if he does like Aqua Step, then it is what it is. So I'm going to.
The Chronic CDE? I don't know, man.
Savvy with
Dude, Kaz nicknames sometimes have CTE. It is what it is.
I think Sludge Bomb is Psychic.
So that's what you get hanging around King Sky too much. You get the brain rot, brain damage nicknames.
So I could, in theory, sack somebody. Like I could sack.
Really, you just sack Bronzong here now?
And then go Kyurem.
Like what's Bronzong doing for you here?
If I'm gonna do that.
King Sky? That's hey, real ones know the Go King Sky, the DPL mainstay.
There's literally no way he lives.
A TDT champion.
Now one thing is like if this Aqua Step, actually I don't even think he did Aqua Step because Aqua Step doesn't kill me. He had to have gone for ooh okay, this is killing me. Has to.
All right, goodbye,
Thank God,
Bronzong. That's a
Because if he was able
kill.
to get 2 steps, that would have been devastating. Now the freaky thing here is
A draft. I started drafting.
freaky
I know.
thing here is that I
Shit.
want
Yeah.
to,
I promise you, King Sky. You don't want to see King Sky play a Gen
just
9
almost
game.
certainly
I'll say that
always
much.
so, right? I need Ice Beam.
That
to
guy
kill
learned what
because
Ogrepon
I
was, and that
want
was
to,
the end of his draft career. He didn't want to play ever again.
I don't want him to like magically be Shuka, and then I just like fuck myself basically. Quackleval. We'll say normal just for sake of argument. The Ice Beam. Okay, there's no way this doesn't kill Ice Beam.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, don't
There's no
use Ice
way this
Beam
doesn't
here
kill.
for free.
Okay, so he swaps. He goes Klefki. So our Slow King Galar lives another day. So we're back and pretty healthy, which is nice.
Yeah, not getting the second
the
Aqua
keys
step
is
is
gonna take
no
either Ice
CD is
Beam
slacking
or
for
Ice Beam.
Chili
Much,
to
obviously.
that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Yeah, we'll have to ask Kaz about that next time. See what he has to say about the nicknames.
Klefki, leftovers.
Because you are right. We should be considering these things more.
We can simply get this Klefki low. Then the reality is that like.
Yeah, so I
Hero
think
is gonna
I
be
think
strong.
Kaz is the last big thing that he needs to do is to chip this Klefki, which
And the thing is, like, I think really
if he keeps finding opportunities for Kieran to come in between like Ice Beam and Rocks, like it'll slowly happen. But he'll have to like at some point, if that's like the sequence plan, he'll have to Earth Power at some point aggressively.
I'm gonna fill it for Quack. Did he swap? No, he didn't swap. Okay, I was just looking down. He's gonna spike again. Maybe he attacks. He did swap. Am I trolling? No. Oh yeah, of course not. That's right. So he went straight into Moltres this time. much does this
Wow,
do?
Moltres double is kind of crazy there.
At minimum, we can say like he doesn't know how much this will do. He's not
I guess I mean yeah, this is kind of
It's not
aggressive. I
very
mean
offensive.
it
It's just not
protects
good,
against
though.
this specific
So
turn.
I think just
I mean,
Kaz
Kaz can just Terra Blast
he doesn't
here,
have to
but
make
like,
I am faster. Both of those things are very good.
am I trolling? Kaz, yes,
I
you
don't think he's
are.
a Wisp.
Bro, we are faster though. That's
He
crazy.
goes for Flamethrower. Okay, this isn't gonna do much at all. He's gonna pop that balloon.
We put the balloon. Do we not have Willow?
Thank God. Thank God. Okay. Rage Fist.
I guess this maybe puts in a range of CC from
No, I'm not gonna
Quack, but
that's not
like
working.
we're just going to Slooking Galar every
He's
time on
gonna take
that.
rocks, he's gonna take
I guess
Terra
Willow
Blast.
does
I'm
like
not
literally
gonna do
nothing
it,
anyway. Like you're not
Process.
making progress either
yeah.
by burning this,
I didn't
especially
say
with
this
you
out
being
loud, but I'm
slower.
quite confident that he's not Wisp because of I mean I didn't bring all the guys, but a lot of the main switches that I would bring are not really affected by Wisp. If I were Tinglu on this, there's obviously like on a basic level there's a possibility of like rest sets. But like
Or
worst
just
case
that's
scenario, it's still
moveset
beating,
color scheme.
still beating
True.
even if you're burned. But he's gonna give me this. Okay.
Alright, loser Moltres.
So that's pretty good. Another thing I could conventionally check Moltres is just like a regular G King. Obviously, I used G King differently, but Wisp isn't a great click on G King. Like imagine he just clicks Wisp, I go G King. Now I get a free Chili, right? So I was pretty sure. I mean, I was willing to live with it if he was, but I really did not think that he was.
Alright, in comes
Really
Rillaboom.
nothing
You ever heard
to
of
do.
Fairy
Okay, so
Fighting
now
Water
this makes
Electric?
life a lot
That's
easier
kind of
for
P.
Azumarill.
Dude, that
Because
is
it's
kind
not
of
gonna
fun.
be
That is
tasked
kind of
with going into
Thanos.
hard work,
The
there's
move
tag.
color.
Um,
We
so
got.
we can just kind of let Rillaboom attack into it until it drops. Again, this is another opportunity where he just
Just
double,
name
should just
CT.
double,
Yeah, buddy.
Quack,
We
I
yeah
can do it again. I know that's still what
CT.
you
He's
make.
Slow King set.
but I'm okay with it. I think it still favors me. But he does not do that, so he either U-turns or he just attacked into me. He goes for the Woodhammer. Okay, so he did it again. Alright.
I'm still
so
surprised.
the
Yeah,
thing
I
is,
mean,
like,
we
I
have
could
to U-turn
bulldoze-
there still, right? Like, I
could
just don't
bulldoze on
know.
the,
Like, what? Like, we just can't make that click.
I could
I don't like.
bulldoze
Kaz is not giving
Quack, I
you
could also
the
Parasol.
Pokemon at that point. Oh, big bulldoze
Yeah,
tech
which one's
incoming.
better? I think
Are we
Bulldoze
hitting a
takes
massive
damage
bulldoze on our
because
goat
Parasol- I
Klefki?
don't think he's still not capable of beating me anyway. So I'm just gonna bulldoze.
Dude, this is gonna be an aura click on the Klefki. Watch this.
he
Let's
doesn't end up
go.
going to. So I say
Look at this
Klefki,
big
it's not gonna do
damage.
much. But so he's gonna take that. You know,
Wow, the bulldoze heard around the
I
world.
got a crit. That's why. Okay.
And a crit
and
is
yeah, like, if I had
crazy.
Parasol,
Wow,
like, that wouldn't do that.
that is hella damage. It came
Because,
free will,
it's not like
yeah,
that Klefki
dude.
is
Some
free
some
will
people
for
can't use free will.
He's not gonna
Effect,
watch the
or
Parasol just like
our
anything.
bad users
So
of
I'm
free
not
will,
damage. So
aka
we're gonna go back
Kaz
to
running
the
this.
Annihilate. The thing here
the
is,
Slow
like, if
King
we
set.
get this Klefki
We're
pulled
not
off,
using it
and
for
Kira Moltres,
Moltres.
Flip Shop, I would assume that he's not going to let me go Annihilate again. Like, I would assume that he wants to double Rilla here. That's my thought. One thing that works in his favor is when he does Woodhammer and he triggers Staff Sipper, he at least doesn't take Helmet. So, so I swapped
I feel like
first.
Tony. I don't know what Tony.
So
If I'm Tony, how do I even get back
If
in
I
this
swap
game? I
first,
guess
then
that's what I'm
he
trying to
did-
think through
he
now.
I was going to go for the spikes. This is fine. I'm not
Second
worried about
spike.
it. Now
has
I
been
want
set
Rage Fist.
up.
There's really no Rage Fist switch in. That's kind of where we're at right now. Now
Honestly, yeah, that's that's a pretty good
I have
observation. Rage Fist just kind of
So-
smokes here.
Now I could drain and heal back. Let me think. Rilla would take rocks, and then I would drain. Does that actually do more? Actually, I don't care. I don't actually care. I need to pick up a kill here. The health isn't helping me because I'm always in range of Woodhammer. I'm always in range of Woodhammer, so I need to just take the damage.
That's a good point.
Always
Yeah.
take the damage here.
I mean, this sequence,
It's very
like,
possible that Drain Punch
with the
will,
fact that
will
Azumarill's
kill
still
Lily Rock.
healthy,
It's very
like,
possible, but,
you basically
off the
have
top of my
you're
head, I don't
basically
know.
playing a
Might be roll.
4v2 at
Okay,
this
Rage
point.
Fist. So he attacked me, which is interesting. Okay, so that's it. So this is gonna do.
Oh,
nothing.
Dazzling Gleam. This will
My
do
Rage Fist
hella
is now
damage.
strong.
Wow, that's
Maybe under-
that did
I can't
almost did
recall.
100 HP worth of damage.
But yeah, so I'm.
Dude, this
forcing
Rage
basically-
Fist is gonna Thanos something here.
Whether it be whether he gives me Rilla or he gives me keys, Kieran will. If he gives me keys, then Kieran's just gonna clean up.
I was gonna
He
say,
gives-
yeah. At this point, like,
Anything else?
Cash should just win this game.
Okay.
There's
So
really
he's
nothing
gonna
that
give
can
me
be
keys,
done
so he's
to
probably gonna go Rilla.
do this. Because, yeah, Rillaboom comes in, you have to U-turn into, like, Quackaball, I guess. But then that doesn't really
If he
do
doesn't, I mean, I'm faster
anything
than Quack, so, yeah,
at
he
this
has to go Rilla.
point.
He literally has to go Rilla because I'm
Deer and
faster.
Headlights at head game. Yeah, there's we're at a nothing.
Am I tripping? Am I tripping?
It can be done moment.
I must be tripping. Am I tripping? Okay, maybe.
We're
he was just
faster.
relying on me
Okay.
Slow.
Yeah, and now this game is just completely locked up because Rillaboom just comes in and you just go Azumarill and
Annihilate takes
Azumarill.
the Quack, and now
Dude, are we just gonna surf with Azumarill 10 times? Is that our play, Kaz?
another big showing for
That's gonna be a
Annihilate.
fire in game.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what he locks here. Woodhammer does kill me. Yeah, Woodhammer's the only thing that kills me here. But if he locks like Knock, I'm really only talking about this in the sense like, do I want to preserve diff? But we'll see if he
I
gives
don't
me
know.
the
Just
option.
go. You gotta go Azumarill
See?
every time here. That's a gimmick not to.
If he clicks Grass Move, he's gonna click. Yeah, if he clicks Grass Move, then I'll Pair Song.
Dude, Kaz's thinking something. Dude, there's no way you just
Might
don't
be
go
playing cordless.
Azumarill, right? Just like the upside of like the
He
free
goes-
win.
He goes for Knock, so he's gonna just like knock me a bunch of times, I guess. So that at least. Well,
And
I
now
think-
because of the fact
I
like
really don't have
the
to move. I was
what's
gonna
it
say, like, well,
called?
maybe I can attack and kill this. I actually can't. So.
Yeah, just drop a Perish Song. There we go. Perish Song
Not much
end game
time.
chat.
Um,
Perish Song win
So, yeah,
game
you
win
might
is very funny.
you might not
Time to
take it with Knock, but you
BMZ
guys to terrain up. So it does look like we're just going to.
or BM.
So we
Yeah,
gotta win Pair Song.
nice little Perish Song to win it off. Perish Trap. Dude, nothing like a good Perish Song end game. Honestly,
Obviously, isn't that much to talk about right here.
gotta love that.
I guess
That's
I'll
a
just pull
yeah, real one. Real one's been Perish trapping
Knock again.
in draft for days.
So,
Unfortunately, it's not
those-
really a thing that we see much nowadays. It's kind
I don't even
of,
know
I
what's
mean,
possible.
honestly, we only
Not
saw it in
really.
ADV mostly.
Like I
See it in
said,
ADV
100%.
mostly, but
Perish count fell to
that's
2.
going to be the end of that game. I don't think we have to watch the rest of the animation. We can animation watch a little bit and watch the rest of the
Sucks the game for him.
animations.
But,
That is the third
Surf.
game,
Oh, that did a lot.
and Kaz goes to 2-0. We've had a
If I
lot
knew it
of
was gonna do that
one-on-one
much- If I knew it was
coaches
gonna do that much, then
so far in yeah, we don't need to watch the rest of that. We had a lot of one-on-one coaches so far. So Kaz goes to 2-0, which will make it just a little bit easier for him to make playoffs and get that round 1 bye. There is a bye for for the one person who makes first, so that is obviously relevant for those players. He says not
Alright,
much to
so
talk
pretty
about
much
here.
I'm
It's
just
good to be talking
deciding.
about good books. He's read Life Philosophy. I mean, there's a lot of things you, in theory, can talk about in these games. How, like, on topic and how, like, useful they are is, like, I guess, up to your own interpretation. I don't know how valuable that would be. But before we get into the battle chat, make sure to like if you haven't already. We're getting through the stream here. This is a long battle, 30 minutes. I mean, that's what I wanted out of this league, was long battles. So I guess I'm getting my wish here, but
My name's
damn.
gonna be, and putting the mons in showdown. And we pretty much just do the lead drill like we talked about, and the team.
Oh my goodness, this is a post-com?
Change though.
Is it?
Shit's still
Oh
strong.
no, we post-com the team
we're
builder.
good.
So whole game to think
Bowling
about
is actually really good.
talking
for me.
about what is it? Hold on, I got this online.
Didn't see a
It's
booster.
a whole gaming Sony thing. I think
mean,
talking
I'm
about
sure
stories.
it's
Let's go. Dude, I'm too much of a waffler about like the battle to like go on like tangents and stories. Unless I'm like have like a game on the side that I'm watching while playing, then I'll like sometimes like tangent off into that. But I don't even do that very often. And half the time I just cut that out of the video. We leave those like special moments for those who are in call who get to watch the game. All right, so we get Big Draco.
Jetpack? Okay.
So Jetpack Draco in the extra drill. A little bit of a risky play. We were faster, no?
Like not invested at all. So we do see the Bramble guys come in.
We could have been faster in
Basics,
theory.
I don't want to stay in. Two main things are Moth and Zapdos. Now in hindsight,
Hold on, did I miss something, chat? Am I
Bunny
blind?
Ghost is a 3-hit, unless he's like max defense. I think.
Dude, I'm probably blind, honestly.
He's got to be. EQ for sure. Even if he should.
He's faster. I was gonna say, yeah, okay. So we just set up rocks. That makes sense.
But we do end up going into Zapdos, and he does go for a spike, which is kind of.
Oh my god, we're post-coming and live-coming? Okay, this is why this video is going so fast. I would say, that makes sense. I mean, like, Earthquake, you probably calc to live that anyway, and then you get a big Draco with a jetpack, and you can come into this and get the hazards removed.
We would have used up the
Dude,
booster,
Ducky
so
is
we
built
would've been
diff.
able
That's
to hit him
true.
anyways.
Goat
So
Ducky.
Zapdos, we just don't hit it super hard, but we do end up going into Zapdos, and he does go for a spike, which, you know.
All right, we got to
is
spike
kinda
up.
annoying.
Spike will
not a
be
lot of
nice
people
in
got it,
this
so we just end up
battle.
turning out.
Oh, big U-turn. Raw staying with Brambleghast. Brambleghast does not care one bit.
We'll just go
There
for
is
it.
not a great switch in Brambleghast. I guess hard into Iron Moth. We're just going for it. Assuming it's... The thing is, if a spin... If this is booster speed, then we're fine with the spin, I guess. Oh, we're just straight stacking here. I figure we might have at least spun, but yeah,
So
it's
even
stacking
Fire Dance?
time.
Not really.
What is our switch into Fire Dance on this
Surely
team?
Fiery Dance is not blocked by Windrider. Okay, it's not.
I guess, like, Prem?
Oh yeah, also I turn the music back on, as you can hear.
Is there an Umbreon? Oh, there's an Umbreon maybe on the other
Let's put my
side
own music.
too. That we can maybe go into.
Go back to the Scarvy music.
Dude, Ducky is built different. That is facts.
Special attack raise would be super awesome.
Yeah, there is an Umbreon. Umbreon choose that. All right, big special attack raise, and we're Are we Terra on this? I don't think we are.
Oh, we got that handy HP bar now, guys. That's not max Spadef. I think it's like mixed. I mean, Deagley does a lot.
Do we just stay in?
And like this turn, they have to either wish. They're not lefties either.
Those bad turns. I went 8 minutes just storytelling
Fuck did I
as a
go
setup
with
of
this?
win
What is
con.
this thing
That's
doing to me?
beast
Am
mode.
I stupid?
We're Terra on this, right? Don't we just Terra and just start going to town?
It does less than Foul Play.
With Dazzling Gleam?
Dazzling Gleam.
Yeah, we are
That's
Terra.
You know what? That's fine with me.
Let's
This
say, let's
thing
just get
Terran over
some.
Iron
Let's
Bolter.
just like push
That's fine
through
with
with this Umbreon. Oh, it's Poison
Never
Terra.
spend on
Okay.
Terra, so I'm gonna keep it.
I guess that's another consideration to have. Wow, that did nothing. And we see a big roar here.
Hey, I
So
like
goodbye to
the
our
level.
booster. We got a little bit of chip on this. Hopefully we get roared into something great.
That's fine.
I mean, this is
Grandma
not
Food is pretty good too.
amazing.
It's like
I guess like you get a free ceaseless here and start putting your own hazard pressure, some more hazard pressure up.
And it just goes for wish. You guys did miss it, which I did as well. Umbreon is boots.
And so like this is surely a protect. Yeah, you just get wish protected on. But don't you just spam ceaseless
I'm
here?
just gonna keep clicking it, you know. We get our spikes up, we get
Like surely this guy isn't doing anything to you. You just get up a bunch of hazards.
But we do get some nice chip on that, about a quarter of its HP there.
Prim comes up, but it
I
gets
don't
like
wanna stay in, so
it gets chipped here, and now you have like a lot of hazards up,
I
and
mean,
you can
it was
just
like the most
go.
common
I mean, you don't have a switch into this, I guess maybe.
obviously the 2 spikes on my side, so
But it's just like prioritizing like forcing up as many hazards as possible is pretty important.
really surprised not to see a card for Specs Prim though. My team does not enjoy switching in a Moonblast. 120. I think mine was this, depending on his investment.
Ooh, Moonblast! Wow, gets smoked. Goodbye, Drill. I mean, Drill kind of did its job, right? It got its hazard up. Put a lot of pressure. The problem is now is like, ooh, what do we check this with?
Apply some pressure. We probably just go for a knock. Umbreon probably also do.
Is our answer really the AV Hoopa?
On Umbreon, we can always like.
I guess like we have to be a.
Probably.
Yeah, I guess it's probably fine. I feel like we could maybe go Zapdos though too, and just like Thunderbolt here. It's probably pretty free.
D-Bolt, I don't think kills, so I think we'll go Hoopa. The spikes are really annoying for Hoopa, but I don't think.
Let's say that's the problem is like we kind of we're relying on. We still have our Terra. Oh, we have our Terra still. I completely forgot we didn't Terra our Iron Moth, so we still have Terra Hoopa. So that makes this play actually fine.
Like he has to be scared of Gunk, and like he knows I'm Terra Steel. We have an item, and his team generally just doesn't enjoy knock. Maybe since
I like the aggressive knock here. I think like if you're making this play, you're really forcing. I don't know. Terra maybe is probably fine. I think Terra's fine now that you know that the Umbreon is Terra into poison, so you can just not worry about the fairy on the Iron Maw because it's not going to be super useful. But this is a really good knock here, I think, because you know the Primarina. The Primarina looks pretty good offensively here if you can get into certain spots. So you know that Goldo is not going to overexpose that Pokemon if he doesn't need to. And like hazards are up.
Damn, this Pokemon hit so hard. That's
Like, which is a problem. So like you know that he's going to at least maybe try to get Iron Treads in here on that turn. So that's a good sequence there for Ducky there to get the knockoff there. It really put pressure offensively on this Iron Treads.
It's a good play. Rocks. Okay.
And now Rock's just gone. I'm surprised. Wow, we're just not spinning with anything here.
It's gonna U-turn.
U-turn is bold. I would have liked a Heat Wave there, actually, because I think there's a decent chance you just get Ice Spin. You could get Ice Spinnered or Rapid Spin on.
Not a big deal.
I think you like to take a chance to just take this Pokemon with you.
Perfect.
Oh, it is a Volt Switch. Okay, so we truly are literally not going to click Rapid Spin on any of these turns. Okay, so we're just going to play with the full hazards up.
And if he goes Bramble, I just go Mop. I think.
I don't think our opponent can't go Bramble here, right? Because like if we stayed in, then Heat Wave is on. Like if we're in, Heat Wave is on the table. Really, I'm surprised that we would switch this into Heat Wave.
Okay, bro.
To be honest with you, unless that like somehow is like nuked by the ability, and I just don't know. I can't act like I played a lot of Bramble Gas.
I mean, I don't need
But like, there's no way
Heat
Heat Wave gets blocked by Wind Rider, right? Right, chat? I'm not waffling on that.
I mean, and we always get the +1 here, so
We always get the +1, true.
I'm gonna put it in the calc. That's how confident I am.
So this should be boots, right? Yeah, it is boots. +1? Wow,
Kill
not
myself.
beast mode.
Um,
I'm afraid.
It's funny. So this guy is Boots Bramble Gas, Boots Treads, Boots Umbreon, and Boots Primarina.
Okay. I mean, I guess like we also probably don't need to spin because we're like literally boots everything, which is true. Like a base game plan to go for, but okay. So we see Wish here. I mean, we don't have anything to punish or protect, so we'll just attack again. So I guess, yeah. I mean, it is like odd to see like the full boots gimmick in game plan against the on a team with like multiple rapid spinners is kind of funny, but I mean that game plan can make sense, especially against like a Samurott team. Like you're gonna find it difficult sometimes to get like spins off. Heat Wave was blocked by Wind Rider. Yes. Okay, that's good to know.
50% is pretty good, man. Are you going for him?
I'll be honest, I had no idea. I have no idea how that ability even works. So
Am I crazy?
that's good to know that we can't aggressively click that. That's an aggressive Iron Boulder. I mean, it's not like we were clicking anything besides the Fire Dance. So are we literally the big baller build here? Is this a LeVar Ball boot special? Dude, you don't see the LeVar Ball boot special on teams with 2 rapid spinners very often. But you know what? I can love and appreciate the boot special.
Spikes do Pokemon. Sorry guys, I haven't taken a math class in a while. It is.
I guess we set. Oh, do we have a switch into Iron Boulder? Sinistra, kind of. Who actually knows? Who actually knows what it does? True.
Go faster.
What the fuck? Wait, hold up, chat. What happened? Wait, what?
What?
Why are we faster? What is going on? Oh no, is this an aggro creep moment? Dude, we haven't seen one of these for a while. We were seeing them hella often in DCL. This is a classic. Aggro creeps work 49 out of 50 times, except for the 1 out of 50 times seems to happen every single battle. Well, that's a free kill for dude. If I'm Goldo, I'm probably really pressed right now. Because, like, I mean, it's reasonable to just expect your opponent to sack the Pokemon off, but, like, wow, to just be raw faster? I don't know what, like, our Iron Moth investment is, but, like, surely in this matchup, we, like, could have been faster. I don't know. Well, asking for crit after you just, like, free outsped the Iron Boulder and got a free kill is diabolical work from Ducky. I can't lie.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
I can't lie. Oh, my God. And we get the free Samurott. We get Samurott in for free. This is crazy work.
I mean, Ceaseless is probably just my best move into the team.
I want to say, I don't know why you wouldn't Ceaseless here. Just get up to this. I think there's 1 layer missing here. Just get up to the 3rd layer.
Volt taking, like...
Does it maximize your damage? I guess, there's literally boots up on everything. It doesn't matter. And you don't have knockoff on anywhere on this team. So, yeah, I guess you just Razor Shell.
Let me just Razor Shell.
Smoked. Goodbye, Umbreon.
Okay, there goes that stupid fucking Pokemon.
Umbreon's down. Now, like, Iron Moth, like, is going to be super, super problematic. I mean, it already has been, right? It already just took out the Iron Boulder where, like, we weren't expecting that to happen. Which is pretty funny.
I actually think I had a Razor Shell there. I don't think Ceaseless would have killed.
In comes this. Primarina is actually super problematic for this team, all things considered. I think you keep the Samurott, maybe? What's even left? I guess you keep the Samurott because there's a Cinderace on the other team, right? I'm not trolling when I say that.
Should be okay. Lepturn would be a really good play for my opponent, but like, they don't really gain a lot. Like,
no, I did trolling. That was the last battle.
They go Bramble.
Maybe you can sack that Pokemon. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
But AV, crit is a little annoying here. I mean, that Pokemon will just die the next time it tries to come in now. So, like, you're unfortunately not really getting any value left out of the,
I just go, Sinistra.
out of your Hoopa, which is fine. You don't have to get value
This
out of
looks
everything
actually
all the time.
Looking pretty good.
Also, apologies, chat, if you heard me unplug my
I
phone
actually
on my
think with
desk
Tom
on the
Monk, maybe
stream.
you just win. No cap. Who is this? This is this guy. Yeah,
Okay,
where's your
in
boots on,
comes.
buddy?
Okay, yeah, this is the only non-boots guy, but now you just come and you get a free earthquake.
I can't afford for him to spin. We're going into the Oolong Omen. My go.
Oh my god, you know he's not gonna spin. He's got the full boots build. He's the only guy without hazard, without a
He should bolt
spin. I mean, he's probably earthquaking here. I would have to guess to check this, or like he just has like, or he's going for knock here. I feel like a knock. Yeah, earthquake will do not a lot.
He's got to be Ice Spinner last, right? If we
Have we
combine-
seen last? I guess Ice Spinner. Yeah, makes sense here. Just click if he has it.
We should. 213. Bolt's gonna do like 5 damage. The only issue is Bramble. Poltergeist does a little too much. I think we have to string sap here, actually. Yeah, we'll string sap.
String sap for sure. Yeah, I mean string sap makes
It's
sense.
just like lefties heal.
You might as well get your HP back.
We're not out of it yet, but
Catherine, in comes Raging Bolt. So there's only like a few
just double check. Like Draco.
few boots guys. This one is definitely, especially if it's coming in now. Like I feel like
Boots are up last time.
you would have liked to have a spin for this, because like this one still has so much value in this battle. There's like no switch in to Raging Bolt on this team. Like you can just drop a Draco every time. This comes in for free
Live, right?
and get a kill. But the thing is, the problem is you just chip and kill yourself eventually over time because of the fact that we haven't spun yet.
Live, right?
But I guess it's really hard to
Get
spin with
21%,
Sinistcha
26, Roxwell, and then Spikes will do.
in the back, though. I feel like Brambleghast should be able to do that without like too much fear.
I think Moth is too good to let go down. I think we let Hoopa go down anyways. I can't math, bro.
All right, in comes this. I mean, this is going to die the Draco. I mean, you might even just Dragon Pulse here, to be honest.
That's
Yeah.
actually, yeah, probably better.
Drop a Draco, goodbye. Dragon Pulse at least protects you from like missing. Though, like if this comes in, you're gonna outspeed and kill it, so that's fine. This is getting interesting here, because like
Can we just go into Sinistcha and Coal Mine now?
I feel like both teams just have offense that's like really difficult for the opposing player to like
Draco does
manage
literally-
effectively, but
+1.
I don't know how.
+1.
I don't know how it's gonna.
What is this
The
Pokemon, man?
cards are
Why
gonna
is this guy still
fall
doing that,
because
like,
like this could get Thunderclapped out. I don't know what you would go here because you have to take a lot of hazards here. This just Thunderclaps you, no?
Yeah, you live easily.
Am I crazy? Don't you just get Thunderclapped here?
But like,
Because this was a jetpack, right? So you know that this thing
well, I
can
think
switch
like,
moves
he
on
knows all
you.
4 of my moves. I'll check.
And it's-
I'm stupid.
It's at 14, right? I mean, it's at -2, but you're still gonna die.
I trust he doesn't have Thunderclap. okay.
Okay. Well, we fell for it. No, unforced error, unfortunately.
So all that
Losing
happens
our
is
goat.
We go into Zapdos. His Raging Bolt goes for a Volt Switch for a little bit of chip, and then he heads into Brambleghast. Since Zapdos and Brambleghast don't really do a lot to each other, we're sitting here for a while doing some meaningless damage and healing up, so we both can't really afford to switch out. So I thought
Okay,
I'd
so
put
we get a
some
little heat wave chip
Series,
there. Big chip. That
background
chip will matter
get us his,
over the course of the game.
response
So we're gonna
to
stay in
best
roofs
series.
off our HP. We are
picked, you know,
faster,
how very close and
which doesn't matter too much, I
these next
guess.
set of turns are.
Wow, this is truly generational Pokemon right here. Are we literally just gonna watch them like do this for like? How long is this gonna go on for? Okay, this goes away pretty quickly. I'm gonna say you don't see gameplay like this in SV Draft League too often. This is definitely exclusive to the Draft Jam, where we have like these two defensive Pokemon actually basically slaying each other out. All right, we've get a static here. The static will be nice because as soon as you get paralyzed, it's kind of shice and you're kind of cooked. Alright, Goldo makes the switch out into Raging Bull. The problem is, it doesn't Zapdos just kind of win from here, though? Are we speeding up the whole thing? No, why are we speeding it all up? Wow, Draco, that's crazy damage. Well, at least, I mean, we can roost this off at least. Damn, this whole team, the rest of the team just gets completely walled by Zapdos. That's crazy. I guess we're just fishing for crit here. I mean, we only have 2 roosts, so like if we do get crit, then like we are in quite a lot of trouble. This thing is not gonna like super win, but
Every time that move goes off, bro, like my heart sinks a little that it's gonna fucking crit.
all right. Well, we ended up at half HP, I guess, in killing the
Yeah, he claps, that's fine.
the Ancient Bolt. Ah, and we crit. Oh my god! And the crit on the Thunderclap is so nasty.
Okay.
Oh my god! Literally the perfect turn to eat that crit. Oh my god. Dude, Chad, this is what I get for like even bringing up hacks on the stream. That's what I get. That's on me. I shouldn't even mention. I shouldn't have said anything. That was irresponsible.
Here, though. But there's nothing I can do about it, man. I'm pretty sure Hammer would die to a Bolt anyways.
I think Sinisha should still be able to manage this. Oh, Ice Spinner comes out. I mean, that's a 2 KO, or not a 2 KO. So like you're fine to just Strength Sap here
Oh, he Strength Sap, right?
and get all your HP back. I think you're still fine if you're Ducky here. I think you should
Bolt
still
is-
win this
is the
game
biggest threat to this thing.
in the end.
Prima's probably AV. All we need is chip on Prima. Nice, okay.
Strength Sap, yeah, you just gain. I'll go right back to full HP here. Yeah, I know you should be able to attack and just win this game. I guess like there's still Bramble Ghast, but like you can just sack something and then go Scarf Samurott, and then Scarf Samurott should win this as well.
Is it Shadow Ball or do we Mantra? Bramble Ghast.
Do not miss here. We got a Shadow Ball. Do not risk a miss
Shadow Ball.
for like
I don't wanna
3
miss
HP. Yeah, right. Like, this is doing nothing. Like unless there was like a count that specifically mattered, but like at this point you have enough pieces that like there's no reason to risk a miss if you don't. At this point, not really going to benefit you too
I
much.
mean, we're healthy. We live a 252 Jolly Poltergeist. What about Adamant? We always live.
Oh, we even live Poltergeist from this range? Okay.
Let's,
Yeah, definitely no
let's-
reason to matcha if you live even Poltergeist at this point.
Man, Moth would be really good right here, wouldn't it, guys?
Moth would be good as crazy. That much should have died a hell of a long time
This
ago.
thing is healthier than I remember.
Is this Scarf? No, this is Boots. Don't you just stand in matcha?
Let's take a Moonblast. What about an Ice Beam? Good chance we do. After Matcha got your healing, we
Let's
should.
see. Don't you just matcha? Yeah, you're probably faster, and you might even kill.
Cool.
No kill, but
I don't know why I was worried about
you
it,
get back
but
to
yeah,
full
it really
HP
says
and only have to
it's
take a
fine.
Moonblast here, and it's going to be... Wow, and the burn?
Really matters, I don't think.
That's
but
crazy.
There's a Ice Beam.
Jesus, that does a lot of damage. But yeah, now you just leave them with only Brambleghast left, and there's really not much you can do with Scarf, Samurott in the back. I mean, you gotta like miss like a million. I mean, if you miss Ceaseless, it's kind of peak, right? Like that's a little annoying.
I wonder if Hammerot lives Sneak after the hazards. Really, right? I've got like 160 EVs in the bench.
I can't imagine a scenario where that Pokemon does not live after hazard. I guess I don't remember what HP is at. This thing's also paralyzed. You could just get paralyzed here and die to the Shadow Ball.
Speed. Paralyzed. Yeah, we do. If you sneak, you sneak. No sneak.
Oh, and it's not even Sneak anyway? Alright, smoked.
Okay, we almost
Big
threw it. Well, I don't think we
Sinisha.
almost threw.
Big win for Ducky getting back on the board. Lost to Kaz last week. So I was saying we got a lot of one-on-one coaches right now. So
Counteracts are
a lot of coaches in week 2 getting their run backs and getting their wins. To hopefully this should be a tight playoff race then if everyone's kind of condensing to one-on-one early on.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Endless here to bring you
Early on in the what's it called?
Montreal, coached by Mr.
Kind of early on in the season. All right, let's see what we got here.
That I think I start.
Yeah, I got everything set up. All right. So we got Life Orb Screamtail. What are we doing here? Why is Screamtail trying to be offensive? All right, we got Choice Scarf Zoroark. That could be a problem. Zoroark plus Araquanid, like, lead combo could, like, get really dangerous. And then we have the full Sun build here with the Venusaur here from Mr. TJP and the Salamence.
I guess it's like inner Shifu check in the sun. It can't be toxic. I don't know. Personally, I don't think that one was ever a good in this matchup.
I think this is a post-com, okay.
So he does not reel Brackman here. I have no reason to deviate from. I will skip ahead.
Do we have the full... Oh my god, we're gonna... Okay, so we have first... And to be honest, I don't know the Zoroark mechanics, so don't ask me what's this guy's what as we go through this. But Araquanid lead is a little tough into this. I guess you can just stay in an Ice Beam. Wow, it just straight up just Dragon Dances in the face of Araquanid. I guess it's like technically fine. because like we don't know what I didn't hear what the Terra was, but like it is pretty bold to just have like Ice Beam and just click it on that turn in front of a Terra Pokemon, and we just lose our Araquanid to do a Wing Beat. Okay. So yeah, +1 Mence now, Moxied up at +2. We have Scarf. You had to go Scarf, Zoroark-Hisui. Wow, what a disguise here, chat. Chat, what do we think this is? Is this the Zoroark or the Conkeldurr, chat? Did we bring in Conkeldurr to check the Salamence? I don't think so. Yeah, goodbye, Mence. And at least the Scarf. So we traded the Mence for Araquanid, which is like, I guess, fine. You learn information as well about the Zoroark. You know that it's Scarf, which is good to know. How actionable that information will necessarily be is yet to... Wow, that's a good voice crack. Is yet to be seen, but... Okay, so now you go into your own Conkeldurr. And the fact that like Zoroark is a Terra Captain also like a little bit removes the illusion. Not that like the illusion is really going to matter too much. But I guess that is like technically a part that of this game that you have to keep in mind. Alright, so Avalugg Terra's here in front of the Screamtail. There's Terra Poison as well, so this should hold the Screamtail back. Ah, crit! Damn, that's a lot of damage. Life Orb Screamtail can't be doing that much to this, and because it's poison, it might randomly have a poison move. It's like definitely possible for that to be the case here. Oh, we don't even have a move for this. I guess we're just going to get up our Rocks then. I guess Rocks is fine here to get up early. Yeah, Rocks are nice there. Obviously, we're not clicking any move that like really presses a Gliscor here. We have Ice Beam, but it's not like we're clicking Ice Beam on that turn. That would be pretty crazy. Ah, damn. Life Orb. Was that? Yeah, Life Orb Screamtail. Smokes Gliscor. Bro, if I'm TGP, I'm probably pressed to just get my like a Pokemon completely smoked by Life Orb, Ice Beam from Screamtail. Probably wouldn't. That wouldn't even have been on my radar on that turn for that to happen, especially after a Stealth Rock turn. Wow, that is a huge sequence for a huge sequence for what's it called? Endless to get right there or to get there. And now like we've got rid of what the Mence and the Gliscor early. All right, you know what? A little full just T-Wave. Kind of just unfortunately dealing, you know, keeping that from God, I can't speak right now. Full T-Wave dodges, keeping the Ninetales at least able to pressure things with Weather Ball, which is nice. But now you just see Weather Ball come up from Venusaur, and Venusaur with the Chlorophyll up, and the Life Orb is going to be doing a hell of a lot of damage here. Wow, it's kind of tough actually. I guess you have to go, yeah, AV. What I assume this is AV Conkeldurr. Don't actually remember this set. Yeah, this is AV Conkeldurr. Yeah, there's no way it wouldn't be in that spot. Because yeah, otherwise, I mean, the only problem now you have is like random sleep could kind of get you on your Conkeldurr, and then Venusaur really can put pressure. But like now with the sun up, like your Ogerpon Hearthflame here should just like smoke, right? Like if you just can't you just click Ivy Cudgel and just kind of go crazy here for the rest of the battle. Yeah. Robinson's a little annoying to get the rocks away, but you just go for the kill here and pick up one. And now like so many of these pieces have fallen off here that like I think like Venusaur is still a problem. But like you still have the AV. Ooh, going hard Metagross here. Hard Metagross here is bold, but I do think it's pretty obvious that the Sludge move is coming out here. Wow, just raw Weather Ball. Good play on TJP's side to really kind of put the pressure on that turn, because that probably would have killed the Ogerpon as well, right? Yeah, it's definitely the right thing to do on that spot. Man, it's really tough. I guess you have to go into Conkeldurr, right? That's your switch in to this. The problem is now is Venusaur just gonna? I feel like Venusaur has a chance to just win this game because you just go right back into what's it called? Ninetales. And now,
Puck gets some health back. Yeah,
I mean, Conkeldurr might be able to hold back the rest of this team,
so that's really bad.
but it's going to be tough, right? Weatherball is going to do a decent chunk.
He lost all of
And you get a little bit back, but
bring up to 218 in the
you're not going to be able to get this HP back on the Venusaur.
so this endgame looks pretty set. Even if
I think Conkeldurr might be able to do it, though. I think this was looking a little bit dicey after Metagross went down to Weatherball, but
he does
like,
Venusaur here, and I'm just gonna quick fire punch. That's why I have to
I think you just have to not get slept here,
anyway with him
is the main thing.
So I'm just gonna quick the fire punch. He's gonna reveal Solar Beam, which is his strongest.
So
move.
Solar Beam's going to do a bunch, but you should in theory. Oh, and the crit. Wow, okay.
Venusaur just sweeps me as a ruin.
Well, that's tough.
I always win the game if you get that.
I assume there was maybe a decent chance to live that. I'm not 100% sure on the calcs, but
Prayed he was slow. Actually,
yeah, all right. You know what? That's what I get. I commented in the chat. I said earlier in the stream that these games were going to be hacksy. It lived, yeah, 100%. I said there's going to be hopefully we get less hacks today and we get some more hacks, but I still think you were in a good spot here. Crit save the day. Hey, you know, what? Sometimes the ball just wants to give it to you, and it is what it is. What a wild game. This is just a very, very fast-paced offensive battle, all things considered. I mean, that's what Sun is trying to do to you, right? Like, just, like, kind of go high-octane all of the time. There's a lot of good prep, a lot of good plays kind of coming into this game, but after the Freeze Week 1, I forgot his name, though. What that... Hey, look, it is what it is. What is this? Oh, he forgot to make a team builder. You know what, Thomas? I feel that. That's how I feel half the time doing these videos. Or at least say,
Alright, so we have our
what is it? That kind of happened to me this week. First time having few RNG on my games, yeah. Alright, what do we got? Ogerpon lead. Ogerpon Terra lead. This is an interesting battle in that, like, Terra Blaziken could be really good here. If stuff like the Gouging Fire gets chipped and, like, the Torn. We have, like the Torn a little bit chipped when it has to come in, so I was thinking, like, +2 Flare Blitz and die. Manaphy could be nice. And we have Choppleberry on Ursaluna, so that might be a good way to bait the Blaziken.
That might bite me. Because the reason for Encore,
yeah, I was gonna say, dude, I was like completely dead the whole week here, getting back from Toronto for the trip we made for the World Series games. You didn't get to go watch the games at the stadium, but at least watch them in the city. But I did not expect that to like completely derail my week. But I guess I haven't had like a true drinking weekend in a while, so I completely forgot to do my team builder this week, so I had to do a shout on team builder, which is what it is. We'll get back to fully editing next week. So we get our spikes up against the Diancie. Trick Room. Okay, so we're OTR from Amel's side here. Which makes sense. Try to just like bait an Ivy Cudgel and just like break. Because if you're Amel, like the concept of your team, right, is just like we have so many breakers between like Ursaluna, Ogerpon, and like Blaziken that could just randomly win the game or just break for each other. They're just like putting up as much offensive pressure as possible is probably super beneficial. And we just got our rocks up here. Okay, so maybe not true OTR. Rindo Berry. Okay.
Like I really regret not being goddamn what's it called. Right now.
Interesting.
I did about 10% with the knockoff.
This is definitely an Amel build set right here to have Trick Room Rindo Berry. I assume we're gonna set up a spike here. There's no hazard removal from the other side. So like getting up a spike here would be super fire.
Knockoff. So Karchel will never kill us. I could commit to Terra immediately, and then we have a very good chance of killing because he also doesn't have a good switch to this, like low key. I kind of want to just commit to Terra, like, and just take him out, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, you lose the Diancie by staying and doing this, but, like, if you're Amel's side, I think if you have Spike, you just go for it.
It's Misty Explosion. That's not great, but it's okay. I think it's just
Alright, Misty Explosion. Goodbye. Half HP on that. And that means free turn. So, like, the Trick Room here, basically, you get the rocks up and you get free turn for Ursaluna. This is, I mean, this is literally a kill, right? With Facade. Flame Orb. Adamant Facade. So just kill here? No? Or kill something here.
Really favorable position. I'm surprised he didn't go for rocks first and then Trick Room. Okay, so is this a slow Tornadus? Like my question is this slow
Go
tornadoes?
Torn? I was not expecting Torn.
Ogerpon to knock off, and then
What?
learn if this is slow tornadoes or not?
Why are we not going Ursaluna here? Isn't Ursaluna like free kill? Am I missing something,
You
chat?
could also just go Manaphy. Manaphy's pretty somewhat safe.
Am I missing something? Is this not just like free
we know
facade
what's
kill?
called.
Or
So
free
we do
something
Manaphy.
kill?
Manaphy's still pretty okay into Latios. It's not great, but it's okay.
I guess Torn still scares us out,
I
but
kind of do want to knock though. I'm not gonna lie. How many Trick Room turns are left?
they get to take your item
Two.
with
I kinda
you.
wanna knock. Like Bleakwind, absolutely fucking.
I'll have to trust Amel on this one.
No,
Amel's always
Ogerpon,
cooking
Latios, Switch
something,
Ogerpon,
so.
Switch
Oh yeah,
And then
Thomas
for me,
switches
that's
out
what
still.
the
Like it's still not
devil
enough for him to
behind
stay
me, like,
in.
the back of my head like screams at me. He's like, do it, do it. And he misses. Yeah, so it's Hurricane, not Bleakwind. That's good to know.
Okay, well, so we just go for the Hurricane to pressure the
What can I do here? I can.
Ogerpon.
I mean, I can U-turn. Probably.
The miss is a little bit
U-turn
unfortunate,
slow,
I will
U-turn,
say.
U-turn, That's probably what we do. Like, if
We'll
Ogerpon
see how
goes
much it
first,
does
then
here if he
Hurricane
goes for it
will get
again,
rid of
but
Let's just get rid of that as in we like ultra mega banded Manaphy with the U-turn. But no, we're gonna get a slow U-turn pivot here. Gain like a little bit of momentum. Again, rocks being up my tornadoes is really bad, so that kind of does bother me a bit. It actually makes tornadoes look really, really bad in a sense because it can't really take on Latios and probably can't take on because it's Terra Fire.
Hard
It's not gonna
out,
take that on
okay.
either, which is another issue.
I guess we really needed that hurricane damage anyway. Alright, so we just go right hard into Ogerpon.
I'll take this plus. This is really good.
Ah, that's a lot of damage after the U-turn.
This thing cannot be Trishkov. Yeah, this is torn. This is always torn. This is actually like a super.
Yeah, I was
free
to say
torn.
Torn should wall this set.
There's a chance
where it's
that
not
we
Terra
will, actually
pretty
plugging
freely.
against Ham, not even plugging against the correct one.
And especially with the dimensions turned to normal, yeah, you just outspeeding,
Bleakwind,
get a
does a
pretty
ton of
powerful
damage to
Bleakwind.
Bleakwind.
Oh, where's our
We're gonna outspeed
Hurricane?
him too.
Come on, you gotta just hit your Hurricanes,
I called
right?
that.
Surely? I don't know what the calcs are in this battle. I'm sure there's a calc reason to be Bleakwind and not Hurricane here.
Latios was probably his best bet to switch in here, low key, like Latios, but Latios.
But Hurricane's aura, you have to have it just to click it, right?
If it's specs, I get rid of it before it can attack me. If it's Trishkov, I learn it's Trishkov. I should live.
Oh, boy.
Still, and then I can get to knock off. So
That was an interesting early
Yeah, no,
few
Torn's actually
turns.
gonna- it's
Yeah,
like-
I mean, the
it's
Hurricane
like
miss is a little bit unfortunate, and yeah, now Emil just loses Ogerpon.
because his own tornadoes doesn't really want to take 2 Bleakwinds.
So this game has gone like very, very well for Thomas. We haven't lost any HP on like any of our key defensive pieces. The only thing we've really lost HP on is the Ogerpon, which is like a sash lead to get hazards up, and we've already got rid of Ogerpon and Diancie. So, all right, Ursaluna takes its opportunity to come in here.
It's a big menace, and as I said, I don't need Torn that much.
It's
Part of me wanna
not
knock so I
Flame
can get
Orb.
guts.
Interesting.
Never get guts if he has the guts set. But I'm also if I grass knot, I put him on a timer.
Interesting.
And
Good to
I can
know.
take him out. Yeah, I grass knot, I think. Because that also means, yeah, I would have popped it for Ogerpon later on, which is something I really would want. I could learn if this is like, so it's body slam.
And then comes Body Slam. Okay.
Okay, then, so it is lefties. So I kind of
So it's just lefty. It's just like spin F-ish lefties.
Because I
Just abusing Body Slam. Okay, that makes sense then why it didn't come in.
I don't kill with the grass knot, and I can just go to my own Luna here, I think.
But now we just go into
That's what we brought this Luna for, and with this not being, as I said, with this not
yeah,
being
into our own Ursaluna, right? Because we can take the Body Slam and be fine. If we get parried here, we can still get really good value with the Blood Moon.
Compared to his, holy shiest. No para as well. I mean, Blood Moon, yeah, Blood Moon is another just like, let's claim a kill kind of vibe here.
I would say, yeah, Blood Moon should, like, this should be a free kill here. Pretty much every time.
So, okay, so, does that mean I can't click Blood Moon again? Because that is interesting. I thought about that. It's like, I'm not sure if that's how it works. I think that is how it works, which is like, it's a good tech. Don't get me wrong.
Is that how that works, chat? I can't say I know that. I should know. I use this guy at regional in VGC. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. You can't click it again. But I couldn't say that with any sort of authority.
Can use okay, yeah, no, so that is how it works.
Yeah,
just clicking
okay,
Earthbound.
I
This
was
is
right,
this
beast
thing.
mode.
Moonblast is this actually, I regret. Moonblast is the safe because Earthbound never kills you. So Moonblast is the safe play because it lets me hit Latios and Tornadoes. So I kind of duped a little bit on that. I'm not gonna lie. Like okay, never mind, he stayed in.
Earth
Okay,
Power.
I'll
Oh,
take that.
Moonblast. I don't know. I feel like there's no reason
I
for
mean,
Emil to
it's
switch
drop,
here.
guys. Don't para.
I feel like the Protect is like part of his like game plan for this.
So I'm just gonna Moonlight.
Honestly, yeah, you just Moonlight here though to gain that HP back and like, cause you force the Protect here, and then you get the free Blood Moon next turn, and you're back up to full HP with this. I mean, this is really enabled by the fact that okay.
I'm gonna take whatever he wants to throw me right here pretty well. So it's fine. Again, as long as I don't
Wow.
pass.
I mean, yeah, good on Able to
Okay, I'm gonna click.
what is it? I guess he's just gonna spam Body Slam until he dies now.
And then I'm gonna click
If he
Body Slam.
protects here, then he's beast mode. He completely just broke his ankles completely.
I mean, we're in pretty good position here. We're like pretty much claiming a kill with a Blood Moon here. They're just, like,
Thing is though, like you're wow, that's all right, Emil. You're just beast mode.
there's like nothing. I think there's like nothing.
You're just beast mode with it today.
But yeah, I think I want to click Moonblast here. Like it doesn't do a whole lot, but it negates lefties, and I mean we're just kind of playing the game. I guess he's like.
But the thing is though, like you eventually are just like winning this exchange, right? All right, Ursaluna goes out. What do you go into?
Latios is also like.
Wow, into Latios. Wow, and the Moonblast is gonna catch this. This is gonna do good damage. Yeah, to a KO.
I kind of want to just go Manaphy, like see what this thing
I'm gonna
wants to do.
say, yeah, you just go Manaphy here. No reason to risk it. Yeah, this is a.
I kind of want to just go.
I'm trying to think about how Amel gets back into this. Like, Ursaluna's at high HP for the. Like, Blaziken can't close combat it right now. Like, everything is going Thomas's way.
If he Soul Dew, how much does Overquill take from Dre? Just dies. I think I'm going Manaphy. And if he Dre goes with Soul Dew, we can kind of check that. I think Luster Perch is. I mean, Luster Perch is not super free because we did bring Overquill, but Draco is absolutely free. Like, yeah, I was about to say that is very free. That did less than half to a Manaphy. That could. So that tells me it's probably not. Yeah, that tells me it's probably. I mean, I'm clicking U-turn. I have no reason not to click U-turn. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you just get free U-turn here.
Absolutely no reason not to.
Because Latios, you can't really risk taking that.
I really okay. Actually, with the way this game is playing out, I am.
You can't really. I mean, you can't risk facing an Ice Beam at this point.
What's it called? Okay, so it's not.
Yeah, just go for the flip turn. I mean, this Pokemon would have been in like a pretty dire spot if the Hurricane hit, right? Like now, like you just like Amel would have been able to pick it off here if the Hurricane hits. So that's like that's kind of like the first sequence where this like Hacks does really come up and is pretty unfortunate for Amel. So we'll kind of keep an eye on how that evolves over the course of the battle.
I mean, no, Hurricane can actually has a chance to take me out after the rocks. I think. Yeah, no, it does. I can go Gouching because I don't need Gouching for anything else, and we kind of take whatever. And Flablet does a ton.
Gouging's interesting here. It's hard to check Gouging. Like you have to go into Latios after.
I guess it doesn't kill this thing though. That's the problem, and we will have to take like 2 hits. I guess our own Tornadus is just to play. I think.
Yeah, I guess you just go Torn here.
He just clicked Hurricane earlier, so I don't know like 100% for what his set is.
Torn's kind of running out of HP though.
I mean, that's really valuable information to get here. We should still
I don't know if you go Grassland feels needlessly aggressive. I think you just knock here. You either take this item or take the Ursaluna item. But I feel like our opponent's just staying in here and hurricaning us.
I don't think he can afford to top ult because he wants to be faster than Ogerpon, which is also why I think this might be Choice Scarf. Like he brought us a Choice Scarf to outpace Ogerpon.
It could be Scarf Tornadus. That's probably good. No, it's not.
He's kind of bulky. Holy, that did nothing.
Insert Spider-Man meme. True. Okay, so he just loses. You don't lose it to Hurricane yet.
Okay, that's good. Also knowing he's not Scarf is also very good. It makes Ogerpon like kind of better.
Yeah, we kind of. I mean, we just switch out here. It at least preserves us. We can use this to check. We can't use this to check much though, because Ursaluna is maybe gonna get to high enough HP.
Like Porn's speed tier is really good. We know Latios not choiced. Blaziken can be kind of a nightmare. We still have our Gouching. Again, really regret not having Earthquake and Gouching Fire. Like man, that would be nice. Like,
yeah, no Earthquake and Gouching feels like a misstep.
Yeah, I think I'm taking my damage here. Like,
Alright, just take our damage here. That's probably fine. That makes sense.
Okay,
wow, going for the Hurricane. Very risky aim. If that's the only damaging move you have, that's the only damaging move you have. But damn, that is. Hey, you know what? A gamer's game.
I think based on the damage I did with Knockoff, he definitely looks to be somewhat physically defensive. Or like the Ogerpon, but I think he should be low enough for Ogerpon. I think. The problem, I really want to get Oracle in, but I just haven't been a situation in the game. How much does Blood Moon take from Hurricane? Takes a lot too. Yeah, I think it actually kind of has to be Ogerpon. I think it has to be Ogerpon. We know there's not Choice Scarf. He could
okay, we got Ogerpon here. We know it's not Scarf, so Ogerpon is like pretty free to just Terra and Cudgel here. There's really not a switch into this. Like, I guess like you kind of just have to sack this now, no? And then just like protect with Blaziken to try to set up. I guess you could set up with Blaziken. You could just SD with Blaziken here. Does Blaziken win this game?
Yeah, he lets this thing go down, which makes sense. Like I don't think he can switch to it.
I don't think so, right? Like you can in theory set up on this, but like it's so hard to because you don't know if they have stomping or not. I don't know if we've seen all the moves revealed. Oh, Tailwind time.
I could have hard called and gone for the Encore. That would have been kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. So I mean, it's gotta almost be. I feel like.
Ooh, Tailwind is pretty demon. What does that enable here?
How do I not lose to Blaziken? I mean, it's probably by clicking Encore, Loki. It's probably by clicking Encore right now. Like if it sets up. I think I can beat Latios. Oh, Latios is an issue. If I let Ogerpon go down, Latios is definitely an issue. I think if it's Latios, I let Mana.
Does Amel go Blaziken here? I mean, you can't set up with Blaziken, right? On this turn.
That one's tricky, actually.
I think Amel's Blaziken's Terra Grass, though, which also makes it easy. This is a free setup here for Amel.
Yeah, no, so it is Blaziken. I can figure it was going to be Blaziken, like 100%.
But I do not think you can Swords Dance here.
Is there any world where I'm faster? if you're adamant I am faster, which is kind of bad in a sense, because that means I can't encore him.
Oh, yeah, if you're faster,
So,
this
like,
is
I'm thinking,
really
if I switch it, I guess I
tough.
can go Gouching I guess I can't go
He
Gouching
might be, especially if he's like whirlwinding, like
Close combat, and then I go
that's
Gouching.
like
You know what?
pretty key.
Right?
Yeah, maybe Emil can just sword
I
stance
let
for free here.
Manaphy die, I think. If he sets up, that's the worst.
If he's, because he's adamant, he can reasonably assume this is faster.
Do I want to say he's faster than me, click encore on the setup? I want to, because like Gouching is not guaranteed taking the hits here, like as well as I would like.
I guess you play for him to be jolly, but
So this does do the most I can. Oh, if he sets up here, I think if he's short stance and I didn't click encore, I'm gonna regret so much. Because like I really think encore.
oh, he's Star of Fire. Okay, so we're just full damage. Temper Flare.
Take damage. I mean that is better for me, I guess. Like it's less damage.
Okay.
So let Overcon go down. That might be. I mean, that crit doesn't matter.
I mean, the crit's obviously not gonna matter here at this point. That's just skin and
Basically
smoke.
saying that I can win this game based on ball,
Okay,
but
so
also
that keeps our HP at a high level. We get a speed boost. We have the Tailwind up. What's the Tailwind enabling,
It's just
though?
really free to click. Yeah, so he is.
I guess it just guarantees the Ogre Pawn kill.
It looks like
I mean,
it's okay.
Blaziken does seem to have a lot of inevitability here at a certain point. I guess the problem is you're still really scared of this Gouging Fire. You don't know that it doesn't have Earthquake, but like in theory you are scared of this Pokemon still. I do think it makes sense for Thomas to go into it now, because you know that it's not SD'd up, and you can just like roar it out. I guess maybe we don't want to do that. I guess this gives us an Intimidate. Oh, a Clear Amulet's tough. Uh-oh.
Earthquake. I think if he has Flare Blitz on top of Temper Flare, then yeah, then I die. Really wish I had Aqua Jet. Like Aqua Jet would be so nice right now. I think this is just liquidation. though. I don't think
Liquidation
there's anything
time?
else.
Wow, Raw Sword Dance. Emil's Pram, no Aqua Jet here. I mean, this should live, right?
Yep, perfect.
No. Goodbye, Blaziken.
Offensive overgrowth! Let's go!
I don't know. That was lying. That was poor acting. That was never living Life Orb. Overcool. I completely forgot that the thing had Life Orb on it.
I feel like the Intimidate utility is just overall better in this game.
I do think it's a reasonable play to try to set up there on that turn, right?
I think this is just Manaphy. No matter
Because of the fact that like
Just because-
if he's coming in as an Intimidator, right? Like what do you?
It's just Manaphy 'cause he-
I think Life Orb Liquidation is probably not at the top of the list of what you think's gonna happen on that turn
like, I think we more or
specifically.
less have a
So then
lot-
that's
we
just like
realize
an
we realize
unfortunate
that we're
happening
playing Luna 'cause
of
if
that
Luna
battle,
can
but
get healthy enough that it can take a liquidation,
it is what it is. I think Emil at this point kind of is unfortunately.
right?
I mean, maybe he could find a way. I think the problem here is that this thing is still alive.
He does pulse. He does do the smart play, which I mean, he's a good player. I expect him to do smart plays.
So like, I mean, you're just gonna pick this off, but this thing in theory could have been dead. I don't know if that actually changes much though. I think the Overquill is still too much in this battle now.
If it is solo damage, I don't think he's like super fully off.
At full HP especially.
Should kill. He's sitting at 25, he's 29, 30, 35. Let me do 40 minimum. Yeah, I think U-turn is fine. I mean, he just takes us out here, yeah. But he click,
Yeah,
so
there
he
you
goes,
go.
he's a good
Goodbye.
I can
Goodbye, Manaphy. And now at this point,
the Draco. No, he can just click Dragon Pulse again. Fuck, actually, I'm kind of screwed right now. Shit.
how are we screwed?
Yeah,
Don't you just?
I guess I go Blood Moon. Okay, yeah, no, fuck. I'm actually in kind of a bad position right now.
Hold on. I'm kind of confused. I feel like Blood Moon has enough spit F to live anything, right?
8 and Dragon. I don't think Dragon Pulse takes me out. Dragon Pulse.
I guess like you have to worry about Draco.
So I think
Yeah, maybe
Dragon
Emil is
Pulse,
fine
I'm
actually.
yeah, so
I
Draco
guess I
takes
hadn't
me out, but I'm
considered
basically
that like
forcing the Draco Meteor.
our Latios counterplay is actually kind of screwed right now. I kind of figured Overquill would have had more HP to be able to manage it.
It lets me take damage on
But
Luna.
I guess we have to dodge the Draco here on our side. Okay, we just flip turn.
Actually, does bulletproof fucking block? Shit, I can't remember. Does bulletproof block fucking Actually, I guess Blood Moon would have won me then. If I click Blood Moon there, then I go Moonblast. I'm pretty good. I mean, I guess I'm about to find out. Okay, he doesn't. He doesn't die, but I can just click Moonblast again. That's fine. I guess the crit does make that interaction easier for me. Also, yeah, he's very spit everything on this thing.
I'm kind of confused about this in game now.
It's kind of funny if we did.
I guess a flip turn, like,
I just click Moonblast again. I have no reason not to. Like, it takes this out.
because like we're faster. Okay. I don't know if the crit mattered there or not. It might have actually.
Probably take me out.
There was a crit there, I think.
Maybe it's Soul Dude. Let's put a very good chance to take me out.
Maybe, yeah, maybe the flip turn puts this thing in
Should
range.
take me out. Actually, let me look. I'm sitting at 228. I'm sitting at. Oh wait, wait what? Huh? That's 58%. Like actually. I mean, why he didn't go for Dragon Pulse before? I actually don't know then.
Are we in trouble?
Yeah,
I think
took
Lanius
damage,
might
so
have pulled
I'm
this one out,
losing
chat.
50% damage. Ooh, yeah, I think I lose. I think I lose to this thing, unfortunately. I think I lose to this thing.
Luster Purge kills? Yeah, wow.
Don't have, I mean,
Just enough chip damage to pull this one through. This one looked really tough for Amel. I think like the Blaziken, I guess the Blaziken like literally just did enough, right? And the fact that this is like Life Orb Overquill means that like you actually just like smoke it now.
I think I played pretty well overall, but I misplayed here at the end. And like I've had a
Wow.
tendency to do that. Like a fair
That's a
bit.
good game. This is a really, really good game.
I mean, I say as a reason as if it hasn't been like a couple months now, but like I.
There was like so many points where it looked like both players were winning. It felt like.
I guess I should have gone.
But Latios, I mean, Latios' inevitability is still pretty good here, chat. This mon's still pretty good. At least in this, at least in this specific variant of the format, it's pretty good. So that's it. Yeah, week number. What is it?
Actually, no, Flap Blitz is not guaranteed to take it out. Unfortunately.
You just flare blitz
Not having a
here.
Dragon move on Gouching Fire really fucking suck. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't think I was ever packing a Dragon move on Gouching Fire. But I think giving up Torn and Ogerpon, which was my 2 speed controls, was like the biggest misplay I did.
Well, there you go. That will be the end of our stream, chat. Yeah, just drop a Draco, kill his Pokemon. Goodbye. Montreal back to back. Let's go.
I think that's
Big W for the Montreal teams. Wow, that game was, yeah, that game did not go how I would thought at all points. I think I missed a lot. Yeah, I missed the Latios, just like being able to kind of smoke this team once like Ogerpon and Torn were both down. And luckily, at least like for Amel, like the miss on the Manaphy didn't end up mattering because it kind of died in this situation. We expected it to anyway. So chat, there we go. That is our stream. That is the end of the week 2 watch through stream. The only game we didn't watch was the My Battle. And if you haven't watched it already, there's the link. Go watch it, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Stream next week will be on Saturday again. And then the week after, I'm not sure when I'll get to stream it, to be honest. I'm going to be out of town for quite a bit for the regional championships for Magic the Gathering. So I'll be in Calgary that weekend playing. So maybe when I get back, we'll do it on a Wednesday. It really depends on what my work schedule is like as well, in terms of like what I'm doing, how much energy I'll have. But that's all for now. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll see you all next time. And as always, have a wonderful night.